Happy New Year's to you, Corey, man. What's going on with it? Hey, baby. What's going on, man? What's going on? I want to kind of get right to the point. And if you guys got anything that you want to say later on, you can as well. But I want to get right to the point, man. I really don't want to. You already know when I ain't playing no music or something, I really just want to come in. But Happy New Year's to all the kings and queens. Happy New Year's to everybody. Hope you eating good. I hope you're having a good time with your family. I hope you went through your phone, okay? Everybody who is not official, who is not beneficial, delete them out your damn phone right now. I know that I'm about to speak about Umar Johnson. I know that I'm about to sit up there and speak about Tariq Nasheed, but I want everybody right now to stop what you're doing, later on. When you get the time, stop what you're doing right now or later on tonight. I want you to delete everybody that's not official and beneficial to you right now. Get them out your phone. Don't go into the new year with people who carry dead weight. Let it go. The scripture even says, let aside every weight that so easily beset us. You know what I mean? People going to bring the wrong energy. You don't want to even engage in no conversations with people that's got the wrong damn energy. Delete them out your phone right now. Before I even speak about this sister girl ass shit between the both of them, I want you to delete that out your phone right now. What's going on with it, man? Blessings to you. Some of y'all got 500, 1,000 people. You got so many people in your phone right now. You know what I mean? You got to think to yourself, if I got into a bad situation, a bad circumstance, are these individuals going to be there for me? Are they going to be a blessing to me? I don't want none of my brothers and sisters, none of my YouTube family going into the year of 2018 with people that are not official and beneficial. Get rid of every toxic relationship that's going to cause you to have a battleship with success. Let them go. Let her go. Let him go. If they're not official, if they're not beneficial, we're going into the year of 2018. We cannot expect new results doing the same thing. We cannot expect new results sitting over there dealing with people that's not official and beneficial. Let them go. What's to come can be better than what's been, but we got to cut off every toxic relationship, every toxic communication that hinders us from getting to the destination of success. Let them go. Oh man, she got good ass pussy. Oh man, she got good ass head. She got this, she got this, she got this. What's going on, Sarnetta? She got this, she got this. You know what I mean? Oh man. Anybody that's not official and beneficial, get them out your phone, whether it be during this video or after this video. Do not go in the year of 2018 with dead weight. Let them people go. But first of all, number one, I want to say that I didn't want to say anything, and I'm not really going to go too in on this situation because right now, like I said in the previous video, if my brother is doing something contrary to what I think is right, for those of you that, are involved in spirituality, you know what I mean? Get on your prayer phone and talk to God about it. For those of you that are deists, free thinkers, agnostics, you know what I mean? Whatever you profess to be, if we see our brother doing something that we know is contrary to being right, we can't uphold him in his mess, but we're not going to get on one accord with the enemy to destroy our own brother. I told you that. But it seems like when our brothers are emotionally reacting as if they are sisters, conducting themselves like women, the enemy don't even have to destroy them. They're going to destroy themselves with this emotional bullshit. But I want to play this first before I even start talking about this sister girl ass Wendy Williams, male Jezebel ass shit that these niggas is doing on social media. Okay, I'm back. If I have any bad connections, I want you guys to tap out and tap back in. Come on, man, for all you veteran seasoned subscribers, you've been through that before. Anytime it's a bad connection or whatever, or I drop out, you know to tap back out and tap back in. It's 130 people watching right now. Hit that like button, hit that share button. I'm not even going to take time to share. That's for you guys to do. Share it on Facebook, share it on Instagram. Let everybody know the sin is live. Hit that like button right now. Hit that share button right now. But before I even begin to speak, let me play this first and give you guys my opinion. Like I said, my opinion don't have no dominion over the way you think. My thoughts don't govern your thoughts. If you got something different than what I got, you will have the opportunity and liberty to speak whatever you desire. But let me play this first for you.
The video about Umar. And the thing is, a lot of folks ask me about what's going on with Umar, and I'm not really. Yeah.
For those that don't know, this is Tariq Nasheed. He was asked, about Umar Johnson, and he's going to speak on Dr. Umar Johnson. So this is him.
I ain't about to go into it because that's something that he's dealing with, and when somebody's going through some shit, dog power on, I don't believe in doing no shit like that. But hopefully he gets through all the bullshit that he's going through. From what I understand, there's some kind of hearing over his license, his psychology license, or it's something like that. I don't know all the details. That's why I don't want to speak too much on it. I don't like to speak on shit, and I don't know all the details. But they're going after his credentials, something like that, and. That's some sucker shit, folks, to try to go after his credentials. That's something else. Now, when people are saying, questioning what's going on with the donations to the school. Now, if you donated money, you want to know where the paper is going. That's a legit, gripe to have. You want to know where your paper went. I get that, but all this going after his license, that ain't got nothing to do with the school. And I guess, and I'm assuming most of the people doing that didn't donate to the school anyway. That ain't got shit to do with the damn school. That's just the most sucker ass motherfuckers just hating to be hating. And my thing is, if you can do all that for another black person, you going after their license, do that for the fucking white supremacists too. Goddamn, nigga. Black folks, we know how to organize against some other damn black folks. We organize like a motherfucker when it comes to doing something to somebody else black. All right? I'm not saying hey or nay, right or wrong or whatever. I ain't got no dog in this fight. I'm not defending anybody. Let's be very clear. I'm neutral as shit. I'm neutral. I'm just saying I'm neutral. I ain't got nothing to say about it because it's not my business and I don't know all the details. Again, like I said, my position, if you put some money on something and you want to know where the money is, that's a legitimate thing. Because I put together projects. When people want to know what the money is, I let them know. Yeah, dude, I'm assuming he's letting them know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what's going on with the school. You dig? I say charge that shit to the game, folks. Just charge it to the game. Don't even trip on it. You dig? But as far as...
Before I even let him continue on, charge it to the game. In other words, Tariq was indirectly but directly saying that he gamed y'all ass, that Umar Johnson charmed and disarmed your ass. You understand me? He manipulated you and he has accumulated off of you. Don't even be mad. Just get over it. Move the fuck on. It is what the fuck it is. That's what he was saying when he said charge it to the game. You know what I mean? You guys liked his smooth speeches. You thought they was profound. You was moved. You know what I mean? You believed in him just like normal. Y'all was looking for a savior. You niggas was like hoes. You chose up. You got him a choosing fee. He broke y'all motherfucking ass. Don't cry about it. Move the fuck on. Look for a new daddy because now this particular daddy that y'all done chose up on, you know what I mean, is becoming a fraud. You know what I mean? And he's being exposed. You know what I mean? Just charge this shit to the game, y'all. Y'all didn't have the game. You know what I mean? To recognize the game was being ran on you. You know what I mean? So Charge to the game. Don't write no scroll. Don't write no new Bible in the comment section. Get off that Carl Thomas shit. Stop being emotional and stop crying. You know what I mean? Stop bitching. Stop doing the Mary J. Blige waiting to exhale. I'm not gonna cry no more. You know what I mean? Get off the couch. Stop listening to the My Life album, singing My Life. Stop doing it. Charge it to the game. Move the fuck on. Stop being a bitch. That's what he was saying. That's what he was saying. And in my opinion, Umar had, every right, because just to be honest, you could just tell when somebody slide them, and I call it them hidden messages. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's wrong what he going through, and I don't know all the details. I'm just neutral. It is what it is, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, just charge that shit to the game, baby. Yeah, just charge that shit to the game, man. You know what I'm saying? He got y'all ass, man. He ran good game. He had y'all food, thinking that he was going to create a school. You know what I mean? Just move the fuck on, man. It is what it is, man. Charge that shit to the game. And because I know Umar discerned and got the same interpretation that anybody with a comprehension, got from that. Because that's what he was saying. That he got y'all. Move the fuck on. Don't cry. So Umar Johnson, in my opinion, had every right to be upset or angry, for him saying that. It's just, hold on, I'm going to let him speak a little bit more and then I'm going to move on to something else.
Organizing little things where you're going after the psychology board and that's something else. That's something else. That's something else. You dig? That's something else. And I want to see black folks with that same organizational skill. Yeah, I'm out of it. And my thing is this also. People, please leave my name out of it. Please. I'm trying. The problem is whenever.
Let me tell you something. Tariq's sister girl ass is enjoying every bit of it. Okay? Anytime his name is mentioned with Umar's name, he's getting a mental climax out of that. So don't buy into that Oscar Award performance. Come on, you guys. Just leave my name out of it. He liked that his name was being put in it. You know what I mean? All this old bitch ass shit. I don't want to be involved in that. You know what I mean? I'm doing so many big things. I'm presiding over so many businesses. I got hidden colors going on. You know what I mean? It's no reason to mention my name, guys. I'm doing too many things, man, to bring empowerment and development for our people. Please don't mention my name, anymore. Let it go. And that's a bunch of bullshit. Anybody can look at this Negro and look at his fierce, as the gays would say, his fierce eyebrows and see that this nigga, enjoys this. Happy New Year's, Dave. You know what I'm saying? He's enjoying this. He's sitting over here, you understand me, with these motherfucking confused, perplexed eyebrows, and he just giving his commentary about the situation, and he loving this shit. Don't you ever think that this sister girl ass nigga don't like this drama. Tariq is a motherfucking male actress. He likes this shit. He likes this just as much as Umar, though. They like two little sissies right now, just loving the attention. Just loving the spotlight. Don't ever think that these niggas don't like that. Everybody talking about them. You know what I mean? Tariq and Umar, they love all of this shit. Don't ever think that they don't.
Go after Umar for some reason. They always throw my name in the fucking mix. And a lot of these little bullshit ass media organizations, these white daddy ass kissing, they love to use throwing him under the bus as an opportunity to just throw my name in the mix inadvertently, where I have nothing to do with the shit. Even on Twitter and all that, it's like Umar and Tariq. That type of shit.
You said Tariq don't like it. How? See, whenever you give acknowledgement to something, you give encouragement to something. Whenever you give acknowledgement to something, you give empowerment to something. So, it's just like any situation. Once you acknowledge that shit, you encouraging the shit to go on. Once you reply to foolishness, you comply to it as well. Tariq knows this. This ain't no revelation. He liked this shit. Umar liked this shit. They both two sister girl ass niggas enjoying the spotlight. Two little motherfucking subconscious divas just enjoying the spotlight. Don't ever think that they not enjoying this, okay? I wasn't going to sit up there and cut up too much because the brother going through what he going through, but I just got to keep it all the way 100. Don't you ever think that these subconscious sister girl ass niggas, you understand me, don't enjoy the spotlight, because they do. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Come on, Sinful bringing it. When have I ever done a weak ass live? Don't disrespect this game. It's 222 big head motherfuckers watching me right now. Break yourself for the likes. Break yourself for the motherfucking shares. Okay, now I'm gonna let him go ahead and continue this violin speech, and we gonna listen to some more. Down
It's
move
awesome. Yeah.
Hold on for a minute. Y'all be buying into what people be saying. No, they love this. Don't ever think like, man, why we on this? Why we on this? Them niggas couldn't wait. They could not wait to just put on their...
Yeah, fuck Umar and fuck Tariq.
They couldn't wait to put on their subconscious heels and just sashay all over social media. Don't ever think that they don't like this shit. They could not wait to sit up there and get their sister girl on Instagram. Umar could not wait to get his sister girl on Instagram Live. Don't ever think, don't buy into that. And I really don't want to do this. I'm really not on that. I'm really not on that. Hold on for a minute.
Yeah, Umar and Tariq be doing this shit. Like, what the fuck y'all talking about? Yeah, we need to get Umar and Tariq. Since we get Umar, let's get Tariq out here too. Let's get rid of that nigga. What the fuck you talking about? I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Yeah, that's shea butter bullshit. Most of it is shea butter, moist niggas. You dig?
Tariq is one of the most moist subconscious male sisters. He's one of the most, moist sisters that's leading, that's on this shit. That's funny coming from Tariq. Come on, man, stop it. This is funny. This shit, I ain't gonna lie. It's comical in a way, and it's sad. It's very sad. They bring tears to your eye. Okay, let's listen to some more of this sister girl ass shit.
My name out the mix. You dig? Man. You dig? But again, just leave my name out the mix.
See, and you have to go look at the video yourself. It's called Tariq Nasheed on Umar Johnson Drama. Black men in Memphis got him at. Okay, and within that, he's smacking his lips like he always do. Leave my name out of this, okay? Every time y'all bring up Umar, y'all always bring up my name. You always bring up my name. Leave my name out of this, okay? Leave my name out of this. That's what he's saying. Sound like a little bitch. Leave my name up out of this. Why is y'all on that? I am not on that. I don't want to be mentioned with Umar. I just want to do my other new hidden colors and things like that. And y'all just keep mentioning me. Why is y'all on that? Okay? Let me live in peace, okay? This old motherfucker, this nigga is smacking his lips. You understand me? The whole motherfucking time. I don't know. It's hard for me to take a nigga serious talking, and he got fierce eyebrows. He's smacking his lips. Yes, his eyebrows is fierce. And nigga just sitting over there, I'm not on that, okay? Why they always mention me with Umar. Umar this. You know what I mean? Just let me do my thing. And I don't know, man. I just never take this nigga serious. Those that done seen previous videos, you already know why. But let me listen to
go
this
after
shit.
That, and y'all know how to organize enough to go after people's licenses and all that stuff. If y'all doing that, y'all need to organize and hit some of these damn police unions. get some of these other people out of their positions. Do the same thing for some of these other folks in the white supremacist society. Do the same shit. That's my thing.
And I have to keep that shit 100. That is one point that Umar Johnson made about this sister girl nigga right here. This nigga will use, that's one thing you know, you're not going to watch a Tariq Nasheed video and white supremacist is not used. That's his favorite word. Coon and white supremacist. Well, he's a white supremacist himself. You know what I mean? That's it's cold blooded, man. You know what I mean? Umar did make a point with that. Like he's just capitalizing off of. He's one of them individuals that's just an opportunist. That's it. He tried to basically participate and accumulate in the game at one time. That wouldn't work. So what he did was take the knowledge from the subculture of pimping and hoeing, you know, and he knew he didn't have a ministry and chemistry with the motherfucking pimping. So what he did was he tried to apply it to the Mac shit, and by you motherfuckers being ignorant, you wasn't knowledgeable what the authentic and the fraudulent was, so you guys chose up on this Oscar Award performance that Tariq Nasheed conveyed to you, and you bought into it. So, you know what I mean, I'm not knocking his hustle. Hidden Colors was good. It didn't reveal what I wanted to reveal, but at the same particular time, you know, it was some good information up in there. Definitely some good information there. I'm not gonna never discredit if I dislike a person for whatever reason. I'm never going to get into my emotionalism, make subjective comments as if it's irrefutable to minimize the brother. I'm not gonna do that. And that's where a lot of these guys go wrong. Just because you dislike a motherfucker or you can't stand a motherfucker, don't get into your feelings and just start lying on a person or not being able to admit the greatness of another individual. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Let's go back to listening to Tariq Fierce Nasheed.
On that. You dig? In Memphis, check this out. You know, they got those Confederate statues all over the place, and people have been doing protests about Confederate statues and all that. And in Memphis, you know, the Ku Klux Klan was started in Memphis. Do y'all know?
Let me go to this. Hold on. And let me play a little bit, just a snippet, before I just go all the way, you know, in. I mean, because a lot of y'all found that shit to be entertaining. It was actually sickening. Terrible. Two grown-ass men, just like Shashan, all throughout, just Shashan through the day. Tariq's still on that shit. I told you, don't ever think that these guys is on some shit. You know, don't think that these guys just, you know, they hate the spotlight. Oh, why we got to be involved, man? Man, knock that shit off. Niggas love that shit. That publicity. Being mentioned. You know, and then you get to a point where you're mentioned so much, you do feel like you're God. You feel like you, you know, you just feel like you're God. Hold on for a minute. Where is, here we go. I'm going to listen to Umar just for a little second for those of you that don't know. And this is just a revelation. I don't know where you been. You couldn't have been on Twitter. You couldn't have been on Instagram. You couldn't have been on Facebook and not know. Hold on. No, I can't play that because whoever recorded, I know what app they were using. When you use that app, you have to keep the volume a certain way, otherwise it's gonna sound distorted like that video. Hold on.
All right, because I'm recording this.
Racism benefits white supremacy. You fake ass. Listen to me, Tariq. You raise money. Black people give you the money for hidden colors. You take black people's money and you give it to white people to produce your documentary about white people for black people. Do you not see the contradiction, bro? Do you not see the contradiction? Here's the question. Who benefits financially from hidden colors besides you? You're the number one financial beneficiary. That's your hustle. But who benefits besides you? You're the number one beneficiary of hidden colors. But who benefits from hidden colors besides Tariq Nasheed? Let me tell you who. Black people don't. Black people don't benefit from hidden colors financially. They might benefit culturally and intellectually, but they don't benefit financially. You know who benefits financially from hidden colors? White folks, because that's who you give black people's money to make the film. God is my witness. You are a contradiction.
Let me just say this, not saying that the brother is wrong, but this is what a lot of you fans do, or people that don't study do, because that same mentality is at church. One pastor might not like another pastor, or one leader of a movement might not like the leader of another movement. And when a leader is speaking down on this leader, or this pastor speaking down on this pastor, you know, whether it's in spirituality or carnality in the streets, people are going to say things to minimize the person that they're speaking on. And they'll say something like that, and by you guys listening, be like, oh, okay, Tariq, you did a film, you know, and white people benefiting off of it too. And you guys will take that as if it's thus said the Lord, or it's the incontestable truth. Have you done any research yourself to see whether or not Umar Johnson was telling the truth or lying? I'm not saying that the brother is lying. I just want to give you people the right mentality to have, and stop taking things that people that go for Umar, that go for Tariq. When somebody says something about an individual, do your own personal research. That go for your pastor, that go for your leader, that go for these subconscious leaders that profess to be conscious. When they say something, do the research yourself, because when you're ignorant, you're forced to comply. Why? Because you have no knowledge to reply with. So that's how a lot of people, you know, fall into bullshit like Christianity, bullshit like Roman Catholicism, bullshit like the Baptist religion, bullshit like Pentecostalism, bullshit like this subconscious shit. Bullshit, because people don't do their own research. You got to study. When somebody knows that you ignorant, they gonna sit up there and charm and disarm you. Period. I give you a perfect example, because Umar even admitted it. Umar Johnson is a very knowledgeable person about the things that he's knowledgeable about. And by he having the ministry to preach and teach, when Umar Johnson comprehends something, he's going to be able to convey it like no other, because that's his ministry. He's able to do that. The brother is articulate. He got it. But Tariq had the opportunity to be around some Macs, to be around some actual pimps, to be around some retired pimps. So he picked up some game. Was he ever authentic in the game? No. Was he ever a Mac? No. You know what I mean? But to those who are ignorant, they cannot discern the difference between the authentic and the fraudulent, they're going to buy into that. And when you are ignorant, when you don't research, when you don't know what the hell going on, whatever sounds good to you, you just buy into it. You're going to buy into it. No, it's more than just Bud. He had the opportunity to be around Bud, but no, he got, it's a lot of other people that he participated in some plagiarism by, brother. You know, but no, he's not a Mac. He ain't no pimp. You know what I mean? But the brother does have game. I would never, for my distaste for an individual, say that this person is not intelligent or this person doesn't have game, because he does. And to show that he has game, that's the reason why he was able to manipulate Umar Johnson. Even though Umar is book smart, Umar Johnson is book smart. He's memorized some information. He's has the ability to convey the information because of the ministry, the abilities that he has. But by Tariq having more game than Umar Johnson, he was able to manipulate his ass. And that's why the brother didn't really make no money, when he participated in those films. That's why Tariq was able to, I don't want to use the word pimp, but he was able to pretty much, as I like to keep saying, charm and disarm his ass and break his ass like a bitch that basically just don't have the game. So I'm gonna listen to some more of this. Those of you that listen to both videos, this ain't nothing new. But for those that don't, I'm just giving them an understanding before I go in.
Paying white people to make a white supremacy documentary that you sell to black people. You paying white people to make a white supremacy documentary that you sell to black people. You paying white people to make a white supremacy documentary that you pay to black folks. That you sell to black folks. So that fundraiser benefits white supremacy. You fake ass hypocrite. You don't need no ring. I don't need no ring either. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. It's overdue. Let's get it in. Coward. Now, let me give you the history on me and Tariq Nasheed. Then I'm going to wrap this up because I don't want to be too long. I got to go to sleep. Big day tomorrow. Houston, I'm here, baby. Looking forward to seeing everybody. I'm feeling marvelous. Detroit, I will see you on Monday.
Hey, I do got to say this about Umar. Umar wears this shit called arrogance like pimps wear 1 million cologne. You know what I'm saying? He wears arrogance, man. It just fits him. You know what I mean? And everything. Because, everything that he says, you know what I mean? I'm going to be there, people. Dallas, yes. The prince, you know what I mean, of subconsciousness, of African panism is coming. I will be there. I will be there. Black sisters, all the single, beautiful, melanated women. I will be there. I'm bringing this melanated dick. I'm going to be having fun. I'm going to be doing my thing. I'm going to be blessing everybody. Big Papa is coming. Yes, I am coming. I have come to bless. You know what I mean? Marcus Garvey, the resurrected Marcus Garvey will be there. I mean, what? Come on, man. The nigga has, yes, I am the resurrected Marcus Garvey. I am Yahshua. I am Confucius. I am the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I am the Noble Drew Ali. I am the embodiment of greatness. I have come to bless thee. I have come down from the heavens. Those that are ignorant, I have come and bringing enlightenment. Those that are broke on the pavement, I'm bringing development. I am here for the people. Dr. Umar Johnson. For the sisters that you have not had an orgasm yet, you have not been able to come. You've been with that boyfriend and he hasn't been able to break your spine. You have not come with that brother. Well, I'm here to tell you that he's not a black brother. He's not a descendant from the tribe of big dick ass niggas. It's time to sit up there and fuck with somebody that's melanated. And by him saying these things and so passionately, women be like, yes, Dr. Umar, yes. Listen, when you are a passionate speaker and you have a few little words, you done memorize some information, you always gonna have a crowd of single black mothers. You could be saying 2 + 2 is 5. You could be like most preachers today that was preaching about how Mary had a little lamb. You know what I mean? As long as you sound good and you can say it with some passion, you know what I mean? You might be conveying false information, but you still gonna be able to make women gravitate to your congregation if you know how to say it passionately. Because women, especially black women, they gravitate to emotion. Nigga can say, and I found out after all of these years that 2 + 2 is 5. And everybody be like, I never thought about it like that. The white man told you that 2 plus 2 was 4. But after I began to talk to the ancestors, I got the revelation, it's 5. And everybody just be like, God damn, 2 plus 2 is 5. See, that's what I mean, that preacher shit. You know what I mean? It's just the way that you say it. You know what I mean? For all you sisters that have never experienced a melanated big ass dick, it's because you've been messing with, you understand me, the enemy. His dick is looking like the enemy. And I'm here to tell you that if he got a little ass dick, then he's not a black man. And you need you a black man to stand up in that pussy. And the women that just stand up, yes, come on with it. Because you're saying it passionately. And as long as you can have a microphone and you can scream, or you can say things without a microphone and just sound like you know what the fuck you talking about, people will just, oh my God, I never thought about that. Wow. You know? So let's listen to some more of this shit. Dr. Umar get his sister girl on, then we'll play a little bit more of Tariq getting his sister girl on. Both of these niggas. By the way, it's 308 people watching. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Break yourself for the likes. Break yourself for the shares. Come on, man. You watching Sinful to P. You being blessed right now. You know what I mean? We're getting ready to go to a brand new year. You know what I mean? You're blessed to still be here. Somebody didn't wake up today. Somebody had plans to do something. They didn't get the opportunity to do it. You got the opportunity to see my handsome ass. Hit the motherfucking like button. Hit the share button right now. And let's listen to this sister girl ass shit a little bit more.
In the New Year's with Detroit. I never brought in the New Year with Detroit before. Detroit, I'm looking for you. I got 500 text messages from my supporters. Don't worry, I remain in calm. Don't worry about that. This level 1. I got a whole lot more I can put out on that page.
See, with Umar, I don't trust that. I don't know if people really, if he got 500 text messages. Seeing, what do you mean? He's popular. He's the dude right now. I understand that. But see, when I look at Umar, you know what I mean? I'm not going to go in as far as the shit y'all trying to go in on him on. But when that nigga had that motherfucking phone, and hold on. When that nigga had that, Chris Brown, these hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. And that's just bumping. And he turned it off first. Then he throw the phone back down. And then he say, you know what I mean? Oh, wait a minute. That'll look good for me to play this gangster role. What's happening? Man, I'm handling this shit right now. You know what I mean? No. I got it, baby. I got it. No. Hold on. No, don't send the Crips. No, man. I don't need all of the Crips, man. Stop it. No, I don't need all of the Bloods either, man. I don't need that. The GDs and the BDs, the Vice Lords and the Blackstones too. No, I don't need all that, baby. It's just me. I don't need that, man. No, put the M16s down. I know y'all outside right now. Come on, man. Stop that, man. I can handle this motherfucker myself. I can handle this Papa Smurf motherfucker myself, man. Goddamn, man. Y'all on some bullshit. I'm going to handle this shit myself. All right. I got it. Put the guns down. No, don't kill him, man. If I need something, I'm going to hit you back. I got you. You my nigga. 1. And then after he says that, like 2 seconds later, these hoes ain't loyal. You know what I mean? So that's always going to be in the back of my head. That's always going to be in the back of my head when he did that. For those of you that didn't see it, that's when he was having his little sister girl fit again with General Seti. And him and Seti was going back and forth. And he did that shit. So that's always going to be in the back of my head. That you actually did that. And when I tell you that shit was lame. Okay? Lame. Hold on. Let's go back and listen to some more of this shit. But when that nigga, whenever he said, yeah, man, I have 600 text messages. I know I have not responded, you know what I mean, to you beautiful sisters. But as soon as I do, I'm going to respond back to your fine, beautiful, melanated ass. I don't know, you know, I don't know, you know, whether it's true or not. I don't know, because he's saying it. I don't know. We don't, like Kanye said, we don't know. We don't know. He getting text messages, but it just ain't Ralph level.
I got a whole lot more I could put out on that Hollywood bitch. I'm not going there. This is level 1. If it ends here, it ends here. If it doesn't, we go to level 2. You giving black people's money to white people to make a...
This nigga that went to prison with this shit. He's saying that we're going to level 2. Nigga, if you respond to this, we going to level 2. I didn't even know we was on levels. See, this nigga is on different levels. They on different levels with this sister girl shit. See, Umar is letting y'all know, I got more shit to cover. If this nigga keep playing with me, I'm about to sit up there and put my purse down and really sit up there and get to it. Keep fucking around with me. That's what he's saying. Keep playing, bitch. And watch me sit up there and prove that I am the princess of this African panism and sit up there and really let your motherfucking ass have it. Okay? Keep playing with me, Tariq. You know what I'm saying? That's what he really wanted to say. I'm getting ready to tear you off, girl. You keep on playing with me, bitch. And that's what he's saying. That's exactly, I am the princess of this African pan movement, and you bitches is not gonna sit up there and play with me like that. Tariq, you keep on, and we can go and move from level 1 to level 2. This is just level 1 right now. We're on this level. You keep fucking around, bitch, we going upstairs. I'm not trying to go upstairs, but if you want me to go upstairs, bitch, we about to go upstairs. Keep fucking around with me, ho. Keep fucking around. For those of you that's new and you ain't subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the share button. Share this on Facebook and Instagram. We just having a good time fellowshipping before y'all go out tonight and bless the world with your appearance for this brand new year. But let's hear some more of this.
Documentary about white supremacy. You mean to tell me with all the brothers who do film? You mean to tell me with all the sisters who do film? You mean to tell me with all the black people with film production companies, you can't find a black company to produce your documentaries, bro? You giving our money to crackers and you claim to be against...
If this is true, what Dr. Umar Johnson is saying, he has a point. He has a point. You can't speak against white supremacy and just totally like act as if you just like totally against it. You abhor it. But yet when you make a film, you allow the Edomites, you allow the enemy to sit up there and just reap off the benefits of the film. That is contradiction. So, you know, all bullshit and jokes aside, if what Dr. Umar Johnson is saying is true, then yes, this is some hypocrisy, which wouldn't be a surprise to me because he's talking about Tariq Nasheed.
Supremacy, you's a fraud. You just want to be famous by any means necessary. I feel you. You just want to be famous by any means necessary. I feel you. And let me say this, brothers and sisters. Let me say this. Even though I don't mess with...
See, I told you that Dr. Umar Johnson is a preacher. I told you guys in that video. I'm not going to try to go too in because he's going through a lot of shit right now. And he really just breaking down. He needs somebody wiser and older for a covering to basically, you know, somebody to talk to. Because he breaking down like a team in the fourth quarter that had an 18-point lead. And now the other team is just dropping threes left and right. And he needs something. But, you know, he got that preacher shit with him. You know what I mean? Brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? So, you know, you just know what to expect. If you ever been in church before, you know what to expect from these ministers and preachers and things like that. You just know what to expect. You know what I mean? He's no different than the religious preachers I said is preaching that religious shit behind the pulpit. He just got a different message, a different presentation, and he's submitting different information. But it's the same spirit of those that's in religiosity.
For the sake of saving face for the community, whenever I'm asked about hidden colors, I direct people to him. If somebody says, listen...
That's true. That's true. I can't find the video, but it was somebody that had asked, and he did. He did. He mentioned Tariq's name. You got to give props when props is due. That he did. I don't know what video it is, and I know he did it more than once. And see, you can't, this is just how I am. It's certain codes. My nigga, if you allow me to eat, you promote my film, that allows me to eat so I can feed myself, my children, you know what I mean, my environment, people that I fuck with, and you sit up there and you know what I mean, you helping me to eat. When you going through a situation, I don't have nothing negative to say about you. Unless you did something so abominable like snitching or fucking with some kids or something. But if it ain't no shit that's just over the top abominable, I'm not gonna say nothing about you. And Tariq didn't have to say anything. It reminds me of like when the Honorable Elijah Muhammad had set Brother Malcolm down for the unwise statement that he made concerning the president. And I love Malcolm, but that was an unwise statement that he made. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was correct about correcting the brother about the unwise statement that he made. And that Tariq Nasheed, when Tariq sat up there and said that statement, that was unwise. That was not a wise statement when he said, charge it to the game. You should have never said charge it to the game, because all you were saying was, yes, he's stealing money. He stole the money. He misused the money. He presided over it. He's been deceitful. He can't give you confirmation of any information of what he's doing, you know what I mean, because he's a fraud. That was unwise. If you're going to be neutral, then just leave it alone. Don't speak up on it. Let it go. But to speak on it and say that, yeah, y'all just charge it to the game, man. Yeah, he got y'all ass. It is what it is. It ain't no different from when them preachers, man, be breaking y'all ass for them tithes and offerings up in church. It ain't no different, you know what I mean, from a telemarketer or somebody breaking your ass, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is, y'all. Y'all move the fuck on. So, just keeping it real, that was an unwise statement. That was a very unwise statement made by the brother. That wasn't wise. That wasn't wise, brother. That wasn't even, and he's knowledgeable, but Tariq is not, he's not the wisest individual. He's a knowledgeable brother, but he's not wise. It's the difference. Them people in the subconscious movement, those are some very knowledgeable brothers, but they're unwise. There are some beautiful minds in that subconscious movement that people profess to be conscious, but they're not wise as a whole. They can tell you the origin of this and, the meaning of that. And in this ancient day, this meant this and that meant that. But when it comes to a situation like this, they emotionally react instead of mentally respond because they're not wise. They'll fuck up their whole legacy. Motherfucker will fuck up his whole notoriety, popularity within the community just to emotionally react. They rather emotionally react for a moment, fucking up the movement. This is what I meant by the last video when I told you guys. Are you fit to lead? Are you fit to lead? Just because you're a knowledgeable individual, that does not mean that you're fit to lead. You got to have capabilities. You got to lead beyond your pain. You got to lead beyond misunderstandings. When you're going through those Euroclidons and crucifixions and bad situations in your life, you got to think past that. Because you understand that if you emotionally react, you make yourself equivalent to a follower. You can't allow your arrogance to be more than your love for the people. Because when you have the abilities that other people don't have, if you got capabilities that other people don't have, to whom much is given, much is required. It's nothing to be arrogant about. The fact that Umar would even be arrogant about him being the most requested speaker is laughable. He is in position to be a blessing to the people. It should be nothing more. Don't allow the people to make you into something that you're not. You're not a God. But I know what it is when people share and they like on things and you constantly got beautiful women telling you how smart you are and how, your speech was an inspiration to them and you traveling and you're going to this country and that country and you constantly got people in different locations on one accord talking about how dynamic of the speaker you are. Your speech was the definition of dynamos. It was beautiful. It was electrifying. And when you constantly hear this every day, and you got women that want to suck your dick, and you got so many women throwing this beautiful melanated ass pussy to you, and you can have getting pussy is as easy as breathing the air of God, you start feeling like a god. And sometimes the Most High will allow a situation to come to knock you off your pedestal because you start thinking that you're untouchable. So certain things got to happen where it reveals that you're not untouchable. And, Dr. Umar Johnson is a very knowledgeable man. He is a cold preacher. He really is. He's a dynamic street preacher, cold preacher. You know what I mean? Got the ministry of preaching, but he emotionally reacts like an Indian. He can't be a chief. He doesn't have the leadership qualities. You know what I mean? When you're a leader, you got to love beyond your pain. You got to lead beyond your pain. You got to lead beyond misunderstanding. People gonna lie on you. People gonna sit up there and spread rumors on you. You got to stay focused on being focused on the goal, which is to sit up there and empower your people. And anytime you put your emotionalism above empowering the people, it's gonna go left field. You'll never get to the location of success like this. Let's listen.
Show 1804, I tell him, I'm not in it. He produces that. This is his email. Dude, I'll never stop you from making money, family. Because I don't know how you feed your children. You understand me? Black men need to be able to feed their children. You a hustler, you a pimp, but I'm not trying to hurt your pockets because I don't know everything going on. Just like you don't know everything going on with me. Ask anybody.
By the way, what he should have said was Tariq is a con artist. I know what he was trying to do. He was trying to minimize him by saying that he's a pimp, but just for the record, Tariq Nasheed is not a pimp. He's not a Mac. He's not any of those things. So don't judge the population of pimps. Don't speak any derogatory negative statements concerning the pimp population, the Mac population, simply because of what Tariq professes to be. Because you've never seen him do anything vital to the titles that he professes to be, such as Mac or, any of that. No. So, no, he's not a pimp. But, if you want to call him a con artist or you want to say that you got gamed or he manipulated you, say that. But don't say that the brother's a pimp because he's definitely not the pimping.
Advocating me, I never say, I don't know how to reach him. You got to find somebody. I never do that. I never say, I don't mess with that guy. You got to contact. No. I pull up your email and I give it to them. And you know this because they reached out to you. You know this. So even though you're a hater, I've still been able to maintain a degree of professionalism through this whole situation. So let me get the people, but you can't find no black people to do that documentary. You gotta go to white folks. Are you kidding me? You're creating a whole encyclopedia of white supremacy information, and you're using white folks to put it all together. And you don't see a problem with that?
Let me say this, because I seen somebody in the comment section say that Tariq has sent, a few hoes. Let me say this. Tricks have reaped off the benefits of prostitutes who were ignorant concerning the authentic definition of what a pimp is. Crips have reaped the benefits of prostitutes. Okay? Boyfriends, bloods have reaped the benefits, got the distributes from prostitutes. So a man sending a prostitute to get some money and receiving the benefits of prostitution, that does not confirm the fact that he is a pimp. That means that he's living off the earnings of prostitution. And tricks can do that. Gangbangers can do that. Strangers can do that. So presiding over a prostitute or sending a prostitute, reaping off the benefits of a prostitute. Because at the end of the day, no matter what the title of that woman is, at the end of the day, she's still a woman. And if that woman has a liking for that man, she will allow that man to reap off the benefits of her occupation simply because of her liking for that man. But just because she is letting him reap the benefits of her occupation, that doesn't mean that he receives a title of a pimp.
Now let me go back a minute, because I said a minute ago that Tariq Nasheed, whenever you hear him talk about white supremacy, you're listening to Umar Johnson. You interviewed me for 3 hidden colors. 1, 2, 3. Said I wasn't doing no more after that. You interviewed me for 3 hours or more every time. Excuse me. Number 1, you didn't. Number 1 was quick. I'm going to talk about that. In fact, let's deal with number 1. First time I met Tariq Nasheed, let me give y'all the history. I'm the hottest thing in the conscious community right now. Rookie of the year, I'm killing it. He heard about it.
This nigga, Umar Johnson, is one of the most arrogant, egotistical niggas on the planet. He said, okay, let me tell y'all, okay, from the beginning, right? Y'all watching me? You got me? Okay, so when I meet Tariq, you dig, I meet him, I was the rookie of the year at the time, okay? Nobody was making better speeches than me. Y'all, you got my good side? Okay, make sure you're looking at my dimple when I'm speaking. You got me? Okay, shalom. Yeah, baby. So I'm the rookie of the year at the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm killing shit. You know, I'm showing up with the best garments, the best dashikis. You know what I mean? My motherfucking garments and shit, you know what I mean, cost more than a lot of motherfuckers' cars. You know, I was the rookie of the year. I was doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling up on horses and things. I'm coming into the events with horses. I got beautiful melanated queens carrying me to different events to speak. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? The nigga seen me, man. He knew I was that nigga, man. He knew I was that dude. He knew I was that dude, right? You know what I mean? Because I was the rookie of the year. I was doing my thing, my nigga. So he saw the fact that I was the rookie of the year in the black subconscious movement. He saw that I was predestined to be Jordan around this motherfucker. You know what I mean? He saw that, you know what I mean, I was around there killing shit, you know what I mean, speaking around. All the sisters was on me. Oh my God, you the next Marcus Garvey. You the next, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he knew it. He knew I was the shit. And he had to have me in his film because he knew I was the rookie of the black subconscious movement, man. He knew that I was that dude, you know what I mean? And that's why he chose up. You dig? So, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I was killing shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, I was like, how could I put it? To say that I was Jay-Z, it was more like, you know, basically like 50 Cent. It was more like 50, man, get rich or die trying. I just came in there, you know what I mean, just killing shit. You know what I mean? And because I was killing shit, you know what I'm saying, he found me, baby. He had to sit up there, you understand me, and fuck with me, because I was that dude. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I was the rookie of the year at the time, man. Tariq, he was a bench player. He was a bench nigga. You know what I'm saying? He was on the bench at the time, you know what I mean? But I was that new fly, you know what I mean, Marcus Garvey resurrected nigga in the African Pan movement, man. You know what I'm saying? The princess of the motherfucking movement. I mean, the prince of the movement, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how that nigga sound to me.
I get a phone call from his assistant, Brother Ola. Shout out to Brother Ola. You ain't got nothing to do with this. Brother Ola said, Dr. Umar. I'm Brother Ola. I'm working with a brother named Tariq Nasheed. He's putting together a documentary, The Hidden History of the Moors, or something like that. It was about Moorish history. And I said, well, I'm not a Moor. I'm a Pan-African nationalist. I don't identify with that. He said, but it's okay because it's not just going to be about Moorish history. It's going to include other history as well. And then they start naming other people that was going to be in. I said, well, they not Moors. They come from an African paradigm, as do I. So I said, cool. So he said, Tariq Nasheed will be coming to Philadelphia to interview you. Cool, I never heard of the guy. Obviously, he heard of me because he wanted me to documentary. I was rookie of the year in the conscious community. So Tariq Nasheed comes to my office in North Philadelphia. I met him. He was not very cordial at all. You remember this flex. You remember, don't you? Your bitch ass remember. He had a very distant attitude. It wasn't brotherly. It was like, how you doing, brother? I'm glad to have you in the documentary. And I told this to people in my inner circle. I said, that brother's energy towards me was very negative. And I concluded the only reason why he wanted.
I can see that Tariq was negative, but let me say this: these are two arrogant guys. So Tariq Nasheed was not going to bow down to the ego of Umar Johnson, and Umar Johnson is not going to bow down to the ego of a Tariq Fierce Nasheed. So you know what I mean? He's not going to do that. So of course they were predestined to clash because it's two big egotistical motherfuckers. So, man, of course they wasn't going to be on one accord. Of course they're going to say things that's not true about one another. They both just controlled by the spirit of pride.
In Hidden Colors is because with my rising success within Black consciousness, I would be an asset to Hidden Colors as I was.
You'll notice when Umar talk, you're going to hear a lot of I. You're going to me, I. Those that's, biblically sound, the 14th chapter of Isaiah, when Lucifer was initiating every conversation with I. You know what I mean? And when it come to Umar, everything is I. You cannot be for the people if everything is I. Whenever there's an individual who's arrogant, he got that egotistical spirit, run away from him. That is not the leader that you want to be under. You get you the knowledge, you get the information, but after that, pretty much move on. Because that arrogance, that ego is so big that his head is going to explode. And when it finally explodes, the whole little movement is destroyed. Why? Because they'd rather have a moment of glory than to basically sit up there and have, to maintain the movement. They're going to put a moment of glory over the movement every time. Somebody that's governed by the spirit of arrogance, they're going to do that.
So for whatever reason, you really wasn't feeling me, but you knew that you needed me to make that shit pop. Because your attitude at my office in North Philly was shitty as hell. And so we sat down and Tariq is asking me questions, and I could tell by his facial expression, he not feeling me. And y'all remember the interview, because my family...
Now, I'm not a Tariq Nasheed fan, neither am I a fan of him. But let's just say, what if Tariq didn't say anything that would show that he wasn't, against the brother, but what he could have meant was he wasn't like just all on him. He wasn't praising him. He wasn't lifting him up. He wasn't glorifying him. He just, everything that he said, he probably just nodded his head and kept on going. You know what I mean? By the way, hit that share button. If you haven't shared this video on Facebook or Twitter, or let Instagram know that we live right now, do so. Hit the like button right now. It's 320 big head motherfuckers watching this shit. Hit that like button right now. Hit that share button. The more likes and shares, we'll have more to the family. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that your big head ass subscribe. Let's hear this some more.
My family tree with Frederick Douglass on it, I'm not related. My family tree with Frederick Douglass on it is in the back. And Tariq is asking me questions. And the responses, he not liking them at all. He's not liking them at all. In fact, if you remember, you ended the interview early. We didn't even do the whole time. I believe Ola said the interview would last 2 hours because the other ones were very long. Number one wasn't. Because you wasn't feeling me. I wasn't pushing that more shit. I was pushing that Garvey, and you didn't like it. And you told the brother, I never forget, you said, we'll be done in 5 minutes. You had a whole list of questions, but you wasn't getting from me what you thought you was going to get from me. So you told the brother who was doing the taping, we'll be done in 5 minutes.
I wish I could get $1,000 for every time Umar say I or me.
That shit abruptly. And I never forget, because after that I was talking to one of my homies. And I said, yo, he ain't going to use that. I said, that brother had a nasty-ass attitude, very arrogant, very condescending. No conversation, brothers and sisters. No. In fact, all three of the interviews, we didn't really have no conversation. Number two was better because you was in my elder's store, and you knew you had to conduct yourself accordingly. But Hidden Colors 1, Hidden Colors 2 interview, no type of camaraderie there. But I said, I can understand. Because I'm a grassroots brother, and you're just a grassroots pimp. So naturally, we're not going to see eye to eye. On Hidden Colors 1, if you look at the footage, it isn't as good a quality as it is for everybody else. I still carried the damn documentary, but the quality was. So let's keep on going. I don't hear back from Tariq at all. I I just chopped it up to the game. I do interviews all the time. I don't give a shit. One day, I get a phone call from my buddy LaRon out of New York City. Shout out to LaRon. LaRon calls me. I'm chilling in Philly. He said, yo, Doc. I said, what's up? I wasn't Doc yet. I didn't get my doctorate until 2012. Okay? I think Hidden Colors 1 was what, 11, I think. So LaRon hit me. He said, yo, I'm at the movies in New York watching you on the big screen. This is like several months after Tariq interviewed me. I said, what you talking about, bruh? He said, I'm at the movies, dude. You on here in this documentary and everybody clapping. Every time your parts come up, the audience is going crazy. They clapping for other people too. But when you come up, people going crazy. I said, dude, what are you talking about? I'm not in no movies. I said, you at a movie theater? What is you talking about, dog? He said, dude, you don't remember being interviewed? I said, I get interviewed all the time. What are you talking about? He said, it's a documentary called Hidden Colors. It's a documentary called Hidden Colors. I said, I wasn't in no documentary called Hidden Colors. Remember, when Ola contacted me, he didn't tell it wasn't Hidden Colors. It was some Moorish thing. It was a Moorish thing. It still is. But it wasn't Hidden Colors. So Tariq decided to change the name. But I didn't get that message. And what makes it even more disrespectful and insulting, brothers and sisters, what makes it more disrespectful and insulting about this bitch ass nigga is he didn't even call me. Listen, I'm giving y'all facts tonight. I'm not lying to nobody. This message is for my supporters. Nobody else but Dr. Umar. Tariq Nasheed didn't even call your brother. He didn't even text your brother. He didn't even send your brother an email, an inbox and say, hey brother, I decided to use you. I changed the name, Hidden Colors. It's going to be coming out in the movie so-and-so. You live in Philly. It's going to be playing in Philly this day. It's going to be playing in New York this day. You know how I found out I was in Hidden Colors? Do you know how I found out I was in Hidden Colors? Do you know how the man who made Hidden Colors was it is, how he found out? LaRon called me. If LaRon never called me, I would have never even knew that I was in the damn documentary. That's how disrespectful this Hollywood coon was. You couldn't even let me know that you had me in your document. You couldn't even say, bro, you want some tickets? You want to bring your family out?
You notice how they always use the word coon, but it never applies to them. So you got thousands of people watching you convey your feelings about another black man. You're supposed to be pro-black, but you're taking out time out your existence to talk about another black man, to basically abolish the image that another black man has established, in the black community. And you got thousands of people watching you, and you taking out time to do this with all the turmoil that Umar got going on, with all the bad situations that he got going on, the situations even outside of them endeavoring to take his license away. Them asking questions about the money and things like that. He's still taking out time to sit up there and destroy the image of another man. So let me ask you this. Is this not cooning? I don't even like using words like that. But if I take out time out my existence to speak to thousands of people, and within the thousands of people, how do we know that everybody is black? How do we know that everybody is melanated? It could be a good population of the enemy as well watching. So the enemy is watching me take out time out of my existence to speak. I'm supposed to be pro-black. The enemy comes in my life and see me destroying the character of my brother. Is this not cooning? All of these guys, they talk against white supremacy and they speak against cooning, but they participate in the very thing that they supposed to be abhorring. They exalt the things that they supposedly preach against. These are the things they preach against, but in their behavior, they exalt these very things.
I mean, come on, bro. What was it about? It's like he already didn't like me when he met me. I never heard of Tariq, But he obviously heard me because he wanted me in his documentary. And obviously, he made up his mind about who I was before he met me because his attitude was nasty. And then to follow it up, you don't even tell me that I'm in the documentary, and you don't even tell me when the documentary came out. So guess what I did? And your bitch ass know I'm telling the truth. Your bitch ass know I'm telling the truth. I emailed you or text you, and I said, yo, bro. And I don't remember the exact words. I said, I heard the movie came out. You know what I mean? Why didn't you bother telling me that the movie came out? Something to that effect. And you said, oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it's out. Thank you for your participation. Best regards. It was some very antiseptic, Eurocentric white male shit. It was like, kind of like, leave me alone.
I could believe that.
Nasty at the interview. Don't even tell me I'm in it. Don't tell me it's coming out. So I said, damn, that dude fucked up. I ain't fucking with him. So then I get a phone call from Sabir Bay.
Hold on. Let me read what a brother just said. Hold on. Let me read what this brother just said. Brother said, at the end of the day, they're men. Before the conscious brothers, etc., we can't say because you're conscious, you can't have a problem with a black person. Brother, that is not the message that I am sending out, that if you are supposedly conscious or professing to be conscious, that you can't have a discrepancy with your brother. But if you have a discrepancy with your brother, wisdom would be for you and your brother to meet physically in person. Not go back and forth on Instagram in front of the enemy where the enemy can see. No. And not just that. If I got young people, if I was in Umar Johnson's position, I'm thinking that I got too many young black men that don't have a father in the house. And I'm their only example on what the fuck a man is supposed to be. So when that young black man that does not have a father, that does not have a man around him to exemplify the behavior of what a man is supposed to be, it's imperative for me to be the best representative of what a black man should be. So no disrespect to Tariq, but Tariq is not important enough. He hasn't done anything important enough in his existence for me to basically come down from the heavens and acknowledge him and go back and forth on Instagram if I was in the position that Umar is in. No, he is not. And vice versa. So you got people that look up to Tariq on what a man should be. So with that being said, if I'm a young black man, a teenager, or somebody in my early 20s, I look up to Tariq, or I look up to Dr. Umar Johnson, and I see them acting like my mother. Because when my mother, she gets into a confrontation, or whenever she disagrees with something, she uses profanity, and she gets into a, whole belligerent thing. And I'm seeing the same traits from these guys that I look up to as leaders, and they're exemplifying the same behavior as my mother, my auntie, or my older sister. What's the difference? When you are a leader, you have to lead beyond your pain. You got to lead beyond a misunderstanding. When you are a leader, you got to lead, beyond being rumors and people lying on you and things. You got to stay focused on being focused on what's to be accomplished. Period. So I'm not saying that, you're perfect. No, not at all. Not at all, brother. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying, brother. As much as I love Brother Malcolm, I love Brother Malcolm. I do. But to go on the white man's platform and speak against the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, this was not wise. That wasn't wise. I just call an ace a ace, a spade a spade. I'm not perfect. You not perfect. You know what I mean? But we can't allow the fact that I haven't reached the level of perfection to be justification for me exemplifying the behavior of a woman, and I got young men looking up to me on as what a man should be. Just being 100. So no, brother. I'm not saying that, if you're a so-called conscious brother, that you should be perfect. I'm just saying that if you have discord with your brother, if you have discord with somebody within the movement or even outside the movement, and he looks like you should, everything has to be presentable before it's acceptable. If I'm going to convey some information to my brother, I got to come with the right presentation to my brother. And going back and forth on Instagram and calling the man bitches and all of this is not the wise way to do it. Not only does it make me look bad, but it makes the movement look bad. And a real leader that is in love with the souls of the people, he's not going to disrespect his movement or hinder, from different people from joining the movement by my feelings. I can't, because the movement is bigger than how I feel. The movement is bigger than me being lied on. The movement is bigger than the rumors or the allegations that I'm facing. That's how a leader thinks.
You know what I mean? Why didn't you bother telling me that the movie came out? Something to that effect. And you said, oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it's out. Thank you for your participation. Best regards. It was some very antiseptic, Eurocentric white male shit. It was kind of like, leave me alone. Nasty at the interview. Don't even tell me I'm in it. Don't tell me it's coming out. So I said, damn, that dude fucked up. I ain't fucking with him. So then I get a phone call from Sabir Bey. Him and Tariq had beef. Sabir Bey hit me. He says, yo, dude, I'm going through it with Tariq. They had a beef. Whatever. And he said, and Sabir, you another one need to keep my name out your mouth, bro. You hating too much. It's personal with you too. I done sat by and let your ass, you used to disrespect me. OBM, you remember when OBM, rest in peace to OBM, the original black man? When he was still alive in Philly, used to say little smart shit about me to him, tell him I need to change my last name. You used to say all that little sucker shit in Philly when you lived in Philly, bro. Every time I come to LA, you posted some disrespectful shit. You just did a live feed the other day, Sabir Bey, I'm telling you to your face. It's personal now, bro. You came to the culture connection.
Anybody who has the spirit of discernment, you can just discern that Umar is going through it. And whoever's around him, as far as the men is concerned, they are weak. The brother right now is going through some bull, not justifying this sister girl ass shit that he's doing, but he is going through some things mentally and emotionally. And as leaders, sometimes leaders even need encouragement. Whoever is around him, his team is weak. He does not have somebody that he can call or, somebody around him to lift him up, when he's down. Right now, the males that are supposed to be men around this brother is weak. Because any true friend, any guy friend would have sat up there and said that, hey man, hey my nigga, look, it ain't even worth all that. You know what I mean? You the dude right now, and yeah, they lying on you, they saying this on you, but even after you acknowledge him and you make a video, that's not gonna stop him from being a bitch ass nigga. If a person been a bitch ass nigga all their motherfucking life, when you think a video gonna stop it, bro? Come on, you think going live, talking to thousands of people, thousands of strangers, bro, is gonna stop him from being a bitch? It's going to stop him from lying on you. It's going to stop him from, speaking indirect or direct on you, or stop this guy from wearing that cheap perfume that little girls wear called jealousy, pertaining to your name. That's not going to stop anything, bro. Don't even acknowledge him. Acknowledgement is only going to bring, encouragement for him to keep on going. Come on, man, you higher than that. And that's what, he needs. He needs them type of people. And I don't think he has that.
I was in Chicago. You came to the culture connection. I was in Chicago. Told people I didn't speak to your little midget ass. First of all, you ain't but 3 feet tall. How the hell I'ma see you? Bitch ass. Talking about I spoke.
And he got a white way Umar got kind of like a white way of using profanity. And I told this sucker, bitch ass, this fuck nigga, I couldn't even see you. He got like a sister girl way, you know what I mean? A Will Purdue way of even like conveying profanity. Like, it's not for him.
He ain't speak back. First of all, you 2 feet tall, nigga. Who gonna see you? I'm up in the front, engaging the people. Anybody who knows me know when I'm addressing the people, I don't see what's going on out there, bro. If you wanted to speak to me, then you come and address me. And I don't know what you're speaking to me for anyway, because I don't fuck with you. You's a hater. I don't know what it is with you little midgets. I'm telling you, Sabir Bay, I'm not playing with you. I'm talking to you. I ain't talking to nobody else. But if they want to make the beef there, so be it, bro. I'm tired of you disrespecting my name, you little midget. It's personal now. Next time you say my name, me and you gonna have an exchange like me and Boyce. Because I done gave you too much room. This is after Hidden Colors 1. He said, you know he be making films about macking and pimping. I said, what you talking about, bro? He said he's a pimp. He got books out on pimping and the art of macking, and he got videos. So Sabir started sending me video links and shit about Tariq. How to pimp fat women, how to pimp white women, how to pimp single mothers, how to pimp ugly women, how to pimp old women, how to control your women, all this mad shit. A group of sisters confronted me. And they said, Dr. Umar, we love you and support you, but we got a beef. And I said, what's the beef? They said, Tariq Nasheed. I said, what are you talking about? They said, he be disrespecting.
Let's get the consequences popping. You ain't gonna...
No. Hold on for a minute. Give me just a second.
Spoke on that publicly. That's the damn thing that you can't save enough money. With the money to crackers, and you claim to be against. And obviously, he made up his mind about who I was. Sabir Bay hit me, he says, "Be tall. How the hell I'ma see you?"
There's so many different versions. Hold on for a minute. Because I wanted to get to a certain part, but it went back. It went to Tariq's ass. And Tariq is definitely about to. Now, I have to say, I thought that at least Umar made some points. He made some points. Tariq didn't care about none of that. He just wanted to be funny. Okay, it's 337 people. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the share button. But he just wanted to be funny. You know what I mean? Tariq was concerned about being funny. And I'm going to be real with you. Can I just be real for a moment? Because anybody that really know me know I'm not a fan of neither one. But they brothers. And I want to see both of them succeed. But I can't even lie to y'all. That boy Tariq, because I seen, it was sad. Now, overall, this is sad. But that boy Tariq did say some things that was funny. That was very funny. Of course, I'm not going to play the whole thing. No, I'm not going to play the whole thing. No, I'm not. But he did go in. If somebody say that he didn't go in, they really just didn't care. They just don't like Tariq.
Together, they were very close. Sabir and the ladies, and that's when I learned about this alter ego of Tariq Nasheed.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I wanted this to be said.
So then Hidden Colors 2 come around. I said, you know what? You come to North Philly with your white team and you interview me. All white team. Stuff he's saying, you said it before. I just laughed it off.
Okay, hold on.
Talk about white supremacy. Because Tariq Nasheed interviewed me for, the first one was only about an hour, maybe 2 tops. It was quick. The Hidden Colors 2, Hidden Colors 3.
Umar is trying to say that Tariq interviewed him, for the Hidden Colors, and he interviewed him for 180 minutes. And within that time frame, he's saying that Tariq took a lot of the information, and he took a lot of the information from Umar. And after taking the information from Umar, he was able to convey the information like it was his. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's false. I'm just going to say that I've heard Dr. Umar Johnson speak, and I've heard Tariq speak. And in my opinion, they don't even sound like each other. And not just that, Tariq, I wouldn't minimize Tariq, and I wouldn't minimize his intelligence by saying that he took from Dr. Umar Johnson, especially if I don't have any facts to give confirmation of this information that Dr. Umar Johnson is conveying right now.
Your bitch ass interviewed me for 3 hours at least. Let me say it again. Hidden Colors 2, Hidden Colors 3. Your bitch ass interviewed me at least 3 hours each. Now, my actual time in the film might be what? 20 minutes, maybe, give or take 10. Okay? And I ain't got no problem with that, because you could give me 5 minutes, I'm going to steal the show because I was born to do this. So here's the question that you got to answer, Mr. Mac Daddy, Mr. Macadocious. If you only putting Umar Johnson in the film for 15 minutes, why do you interview him for 3.5 hours? Let me ask your ass again. If you only going to use 20 minutes of Dr. Umar's interview for the actual Hidden Colors movie, why do you interview him for such a long time period? You know why you interview me for 3 hours for Hidden Do you want to know why you interviewed me for 3 hours for Hidden Colors 3? Because the information that you did not use from my interview coming out of my mouth, you stole the shit and it came out of your mouth. I'm going to say it again.
See, what would have had been more of a power punch saying that is, after saying that, he should have said, if you go to this video, if you go to that video, if you go here, and turn to go to this minute, go to when he said this or that, you will be able to see that he's repeating what I said from at this time, from that video. You'll be able to see, but he's just saying something with no type of confirmation at all. So it's really just you talking. And Dr. Umar Johnson has proven himself to say some things that's false too. So I really can't say that Tariq is stealing, from Dr. Umar Johnson, because Dr. Umar Johnson has not submitted any confirmation of that. Okay? And also I will tell you this. That's just like when me and my partners are together and I'm recording everybody talking and we chopping up game. If we not live, I'm just saying, if I'm recording a video and we not live. And I've done this plenty of times. I might have a partner, he said something that was profound about the game. Then I ask another question to another P, and out of respect for him, I allowed him to keep going, but I really don't like what he's saying. It really ain't profound like that. It really ain't pimpish like that. But I'm allowing him to keep going. He might have spoke for 20 minutes, but within the 20 minutes, he only said like 30 or 45 seconds of something that would be pimpish or profound about the game. So I'm not going to put 20 minutes of him speaking about the game in my video. I'm going to take what was most pimpish or more profound, or what was most profound about what he said about the lifestyle in my video. So he might have spoke, for 1,200 seconds, but I might only put him in for 30 seconds in my video, because within the video, he only said, 30 seconds of something that was worth hearing. So a person can interview you for 3 hours, 5 hours, 7 hours. But what did you say that was electrifying? What did you say that was profound? What did you say that was a revelation to the people, you know what I mean, within this whole time? Because I might just, push the record button, ask questions, nod my head. And I'm not nodding my head to you because what you saying is like this shit. I'm nodding my head because I'm encouraging you to bring out something, something cold, something profound. And certain people ain't. So just because he had interviewed Umar for 3 hours or whatever it was, that don't mean that Tariq stole information from Umar. That means that he was doing what he was supposed to do as far as presiding over a film, making this film the best film. And I record your ass for 3 hours, but you only said 10 or 20 minutes of things that I wanted for my film.
I'm going to say it again. And y'all quote me on this. Tariq Nasheed took my information, my thoughts, my ideas, my punchlines, my buzzwords, my intellectual property, what he didn't use. 3 hours, 15 minutes I'm going to use Dr. Umar for, but everything else Dr. Umar said, I'm going to take it and use it for myself. You thieving ass Negro. You thieving ass Negro. If anybody deserves a Coon Award, it's your ass. If anybody deserves a Coon Award, it is your ass, boy.
Call him boy.
If I'm only going to use somebody for 15 minutes in a documentary, what am I interviewing them for 3 hours for? You know why? Because you need ideas for your own material. And y'all up there talking about, I listen to Tariq for white supremacy. When you listening to Tariq, you listening to me. When you listen...
That is an arrogant ass statement. When you listening to Tariq, you listening to me because all his information that he having with that he conveying in his video, it come from me. As to say that Tariq wasn't out before Dr. Umar Johnson. In all actuality, and you know that I'm not even a fan of Tariq, but Tariq was actually popular before Dr. Umar Johnson. Dr. Umar Johnson did not make Tariq. Neither did Tariq make Dr. Umar Johnson. Hidden Colors was beneficial for the both of them. But Tariq didn't create or sit up there and legitimize Dr. Umar Johnson. And Dr. Umar Johnson didn't do that for Tariq. So this is just, like I said, this is just some egos going back and forth. Typical nigga shit.
Tariq, you listening to me. Now, Tariq gonna deny this. Ain't that right, Mr. Mac? Lessons. How to pimp fat women, how to pimp ugly women, how to pimp young women, how to pimp old women. You's a Mac daddy, you bitch-made nigga. Well, guess what? There's a way y'all can prove if what I'm saying is a lie or the truth. There's a way y'all can prove if what I'm saying is a lie or the truth. And do you know how y'all can do that? Tell Tariq to make public the entire 3+ hours of interview material from Hidden Colors 1, Hidden Colors 2, and also Hidden Colors 1. Because even though Hidden Colors 1 wasn't that long, I gave him a lot of good information in Hidden Colors 1. So tell Tariq, if you are not stealing Dr. Umar's information on white supremacy, if you are not plagiarizing and copying his shit, let us see the footage of Dr. Umar. Release the footage. Hashtag release Dr. Umar's Hidden Color footage and let the community look at that footage. Because
Dr. Umar Johnson is so arrogant, you know what I mean? Nigga, you didn't even know how to fuck before me. In that interview, nigga, I gave information how to get your dick sucked by a melanated woman, how to bend over a beautiful melanated queen, how to walk, how to talk. He didn't even know how to wear a dashiki. This nigga didn't even know how to wear a garment before me. He listened to me for 180 minutes. I taught the nigga how to ride a bike. Tariq didn't even know how to ride a bike before me. You know what I'm saying? Before then, he was just catching the bus. I taught the nigga how to ride a bike. I told the nigga how to drive. He was driving like the enemy. He was driving like an Edomite before me. He was driving like the motherfucking enemy before he met me, nigga. I taught him how to drive like a melanated king. I taught him. He was like, man, you know what I mean? I noticed the way you drive, you know what I mean? It's so different. I was like, the way I drive, you know what I mean? It's melanated. Everything I do is melanated, my brother. You know what I mean? You got it. And he said, can you, you know what I mean, write down, you know what I mean, how you do this? And I told him, you know what I mean, we're going to sit down. You know what I mean? I did it. And then one time, the way I even sat down, he was like, man, you sit down so manly. This bitch didn't even know how to sit down before me. I gave him the game on how to sit down and how to stand up. Everything I do, nigga, is melanated. You know what I mean? Every motherfucking thing that I do is melanated. He even asked me questions like, you know what I mean, about the stripper and things like that. And I told him, man, you know what I mean? She was on me because I was the best melanated brother. I told her that this dick is the best thing, you know what I mean, since, man, Swiss cheese, nigga, like, and she chose up on that and she been fucking with me ever since. Damn, man, you know what I mean? He didn't even know how to do anything before me. This nigga didn't even know how to be a man. Nigga, everything I do is melanated. Matter of fact, y'all look out for my book. Y'all look out for my mixtape that's coming out. Dr. Umar Johnson. Everything that I do is melanated. Featuring KRS-One. You know what I mean? I got I got Lauryn Hill singing the hook. Everything I do, bitch, is melanated. You motherfuckers looking like the enemy. You light-skinned niggas, you looking like the enemy. All you old I'll be sure, motherfucking Amarion looking ass niggas, you niggas look like the motherfucking enemy, bitch. You know what I mean? Everything I do is melanated. When I hold my dick, when I piss, melanated. When I read the Bible, melanated. When I get up, melanated. When I fuck, melanated. I'm nutting on top of that ass. Melanated, nigga. And you sitting over there pulling out light-skinned dicks and shit, looking like the enemy to your woman and all that type of shit. I'm pulling out a black sword over the queen, putting this melanated on that ass. Everything I do is melanated, bitch. Get it in stores. Go on iTunes right now. Go on, it's gonna be available on iTunes. Funkmaster Flex gonna be on a few songs, but everything I do is melanated, bitch. And he knew about my mixtape, and he was asking me questions, you know, about 2 hours, within 3 hours, asking me about my motherfucking mixtape and shit, you know what I mean, sitting over there trying to learn about this melanatedism, you know what I'm saying, and I had to give him the blueprint about this shit, you know what I mean, and nigga just, you know, kept on asking me questions. I'm like, man, damn, dude. But before that, Tariq didn't even know how to be a melanated brother before I sat up there and I gave him the game on how to be melanated, bitch. That's Umar Johnson. He might not say what I say word for word, but his arrogance, it reaches the heavens to the point where, you know what I mean, he's not going to give you credit for nothing. For nothing. You didn't even know how to write your name. You was writing your name, nigga, like the motherfucking enemy, nigga. I taught you how to write your name. You understand me? Like a melanated black man. You didn't even know how to do that, bitch. But y'all look out for my shit. You know what I mean? Everything I do is melanated, bitch. You know what I mean? Featuring Lauryn Hill, featuring KRS-One. Y'all look out for that shit. Everything I do.
You gonna use it for? That's good ass footage. What you saving it for, Flex? You know why you saving it? Because I'm your tutor without being your tutor. You know why you saving it? I'm your professor without being your professor. You know why you saving it? I'm your teacher without being your teacher. Your ass goes back and you watch my shit to get more information for yourself. Even in Hidden Colors 4, you were still regurgitating Dr. Umar Johnson. Even in Hidden Colors 4, you were still regurgitating Dr. Umar Johnson. If I am lying, brothers and sisters, tell him to release the footage so y'all can watch all 3 hours of part 2, all 3 hours of part 3, and 2 hours or whatever it was of part 1. And then I want you to listen to Tariq Nasheed. Watch my footage and then listen to Tariq Nasheed. Watch my footage and then listen to Tariq Nasheed. I'm your daddy, Negro. I'm your intellectual daddy. Y'all talking about
Hey,
he makes some good.
that is some cold shit to say to a nigga. Nigga, sit your dumb ass down. Nigga, I'm your intellectual daddy, nigga. Before me, nigga, you didn't even have a brain, nigga. I'm your intellectual daddy. You call me daddy, nigga. God damn, he talking to this nigga like a bitch. Nigga, I'm your intellectual daddy. Don't you ever get out of line again, nigga. I'm the reason why you able to even do what you do. I make you function, nigga. I'm your intellectual daddy. Y'all look out for that on iTunes too, featuring Maya. I'm your intellectual daddy.
Or white supremacy? I guess so. When you stealing from the greatest professor of white supremacy, I guess you would sound good if you stealing from the best. I know you pissed off now, because now you got to show the footage. You got to show the footage, because if you don't show the footage, everybody gonna know your ass is guilty anyway. If you don't show the footage, everybody gonna know your ass is guilty anyway. And don't give that footage to nobody in your team. Put that shit out. I want the New York community to have it. I want the Atlanta conscious community to have it.
Right. I'm a pick what bro says. Scratch that. Maya ain't got enough. She ain't melanated enough. She look like the enemy. So I'm going to have India Irie, you know what I mean, singing the hook for I'm Your Intellectual Daddy. That's going to be on iTunes. Scratch that. Maya, she looking like the enemy. She light-skinned. You know, Umar, he think that light-skinned people look like the enemy. That's what he said to General Seti. So Maya, she looking like the enemy. She can't sing the motherfucking hook. You know what I mean? Nah, fuck that. We got India Irie. She made that song Brown Skin. So she gonna sing the hook for intellectual. I'm Your Intellectual Daddy.
Detroit conscious community to have it. I want Houston to get it. I want Chicago to get it. Put it out there. Put that shit on the YouTube. I don't care.
Yeah, bro, he really said that. That's why I've been saying you look like the enemy. That come from Dr. Umar Johnson. For those that know the history, when he got into it with General Seti, he told General Seti that he looks like the enemy. He looks like the enemy. He told me, he said, you over there looking like the enemy. And I'm over here melanated, bitch. I'm melanated, bitch. That's what he told him. So, you know what I mean? I know that when Dr. Umar gets in his feelings, his logical thinking is going to become eradicated. By the way, it's too many people that's watching this. Hit the like button right now. Hit the like button. Hit the share button right now. Share this video and definitely hit the like button. But you know what I mean? Yeah, nigga, you look like the enemy. That's what he told General Seti. If you don't believe me, go back to their little beef video and watch it. That's exactly what he said. A lot of people forgot that, but yes, he did say that General Seti looked like the enemy because he's light-skinned. That's what he said now, which was kind of crazy for him to kind of stick up for Tommy Sotomayor being called crispy by Tariq, and it's like, why bring up that? And you called General Seti, you told him he looked like the enemy. But to each his own.
I got ideas for days. You can steal my shit, I come up with more. And I didn't even have a problem with that. I'm only exposing your ass because you speaking on me and you know I don't fuck with you. If somebody don't mess with you, don't speak on them. Now let's deal with the financials. And the financials of Hidden Colors didn't bother me either because I got my own money. I have credentials. You don't, but I have credentials. I'm a professional school psychologist. I don't have to live off the conscious community. I am a black professional. Credentials, certifications. You don't have that. So I understand you got to live off the people. I'm not knocking you, bruh. But why you speaking on me? So Tariq Nasheed paid me $500 for Hidden Colors 1. I don't care. I got my own money. Tariq Nasheed paid me $500.
Tommy Sotomayor professes that Tariq Nasheed gave him $1,000 and he gave Dr. Umar Johnson $500. So Tommy Sotomayor actually got more money from Tariq than Umar Johnson got. Interesting.
For Hidden Colors. I don't care. I got my own money. Tariq Nasheed paid me $500 for Hidden Colors 3. I don't care. I got my own money. When I started the school fundraiser, Tariq Nasheed sent a $500 donation. That was some bullshit for somebody who made you so much money. On 3 documentaries, I get a $500 donation. Okay. So Hidden Colors 1, $500. Hidden Colors 2, $500. Hidden Colors 3, $500. 2015, 2016, the school fundraiser, $500. That's $2,000, right? Total. It's the principle, not the money. I don't need his money. I don't need his money. I got my own money. It's the principle. So 500, school donation 500, 2,000, right? I contacted Tariq Nasheed in 2014, right after Hidden Colors 3. I think that was 3. 2 or 3. I think it was 3. I said, Tariq, I'm going to London on a fundraising tour for the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. Tariq.
Remember what I told you. I told you that Dr. Umar Johnson is more knowledgeable than Tariq, but Tariq has more game than Dr. Umar Johnson. And this is confirmation of that.
To London on a fundraising tour for the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. What kind of deal can you give me? I want to show Hidden Colors while I'm over there. Some people want to see it. I want to show it, and I want to buy a couple DVDs. I never sold your shit before. I got my own DVDs, but some of the people wanted it.
Isn't it amazing that somebody who has a little bit of game was able to manipulate somebody that's got these degrees, got a degree in this, got a degree in that, got a degree in this, got a degree in that, but was manipulated by somebody who just got more game.
And seen it yet? I don't leave them hanging because they like the Hidden Colors brand. Okay? And we know why, right? So Tariq says, I bought 50 units of Hidden Colors. Tariq charged me $10 a unit. The same thing he charges everybody on the street. $10 a unit. The same thing he charges everybody on the street. Okay. That's the thanks I get after 3 of them? That's the thing? $10 a unit. I said, this is some bullshit, but okay. Then for the viewing, he charged me $1,000 or $1,500. What was it, Flex? Was it 1,000 or 15? You remember. I think it was 1,000. It was 1,000 or 15. But if you don't get the gist of what I'm saying, if he gave me $2,000, 3 Hidden Colors plus a school donation, $2,000, and then I had to pay him $500 for 50 copies, and then $1,000 or $1,500 to show this shit 2 or 3 times in London, he charged me $500 a viewing. Do you know what that means? The money he gave me for Hidden Colors,
it means that he broke you like the bitch.
Give his ass right back just to show it, and I'm the one who made the shit famous. The money he gave me for Hidden Colors, I had to give the shit back to him just to show a documentary that
it means that Tariq has studied pimps very well.
I made famous. I'm going to say it again. The 2,000 petty ass dollars that he gave me for
Tariq is not the pimping, but he has learned from the pimping, and those that don't have game, he will gain GAIN off of them.
Colors, I had to turn around and give the shit right back to him just to show it to my London family. Shout out to London. You will
looking at the facial expressions of Dr. Umar Johnson, he is upset and mad still to this day that he got broke like the bitch.
In the new year, Wolverhampton, I'm coming. Hold on. Brixton, I'm coming. Birmingham, I'm coming. Manchester, I'm coming. London, hold.
Tariq Nasheed broke Dr. Umar Johnson for a choosing fee.
On Holland, Amsterdam, Rotterdam, Austria, Norway, Russia, I'm coming. Shout out to Japan and China, I'm coming. And I will be in Germany, I'm coming. The most requested black scholar of the 21st century. I ain't got time for this. I got a school to build.
You don't got time for this. However, you're going to keep speaking about this.
got time for this. But when weak ass dudes like Tariq Nasheed and Boyce Watkins speak my name in a negative vein,
they weak ass dudes, but they were strong enough to make you acknowledge them.
I got the air cats out. That's all this is about. You know you deserve this shit, Macadocious. Macadocious. But there's something else I want to tell y'all. If you say what really soured you against Nasheed, was it the fact
Did this nigga just spit out of his mouth? He's really mad.
he only gave you $2,000, a $500 donation for the school, and then you had to give it back? Nah. Is it because he stole your intellectual property, interviewed you for 3 hours, only used 20 minutes, and stole the rest of it himself? Nah. Is it because of the all-white production team that he used to make a documentary on white supremacy? I didn't like that shit. All of those reasons had something to do with it, but they not major. You want to know what the biggest reason is? The biggest reason I pulled out of the Hidden Colors movement after making it famous. The biggest reason I pulled out of the Hidden Colors movement after making it famous is because when Hidden Colors 2 came out, and maybe 1.
And I see somebody actually said that, now the screen has herpes. Let me say this. I do not believe that Dr. Umar Johnson has herpes. I think that that's a cold rumor, a cold lie to tell on the individual. It's good to make jokes, but don't say it like it's the irrefutable truth, and you didn't provide any evidence that supports that other than a bump on his lip to say that the man got herpes. That shit wasn't cool. You know what I mean? So that ain't cool. As many black sisters that Dr. Umar Johnson has been linked to be with, if he had herpes, one of those melanated sisters would have gotten to some evangelism with the criticism on Dr. Umar Johnson's name and let the world know that Dr. Umar Johnson around here with them herpes, man. That he around here working for UPS and dropping off packages. So no, I don't believe the brother has herpes. Come on, man. It's good to roast and things like that, but don't lie.
But definitely, there was people who would invite me to speak, and they wanted to show the movie, right? So they would call Tariq, and they would pay Tariq, and Tariq's supposed to send them the film in time for Dr. Umar's visit so they can show the movie and then have a conversation with Dr. Umar after the movie, right? Guess what happened 3 times in a row, and your bitch ass ain't gonna tell me this no coincidence, because I'll smack the shit out you. Your bitch ass ain't gonna sit up here and lie. I'm trying to...
Dr. Umar Johnson be talking like he Craig Monson in his prime. Dr. Umar Johnson be talking like he Tookie Williams. He be talking like he Jeff Ford in his prime, and I just don't understand why. I don't understand why. You supposed to be a mental giant. Why are you presenting yourself to be another physical idiot? Like, he just be talking crazy. Like, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. You Papa Smurf, and when I see you, nigga, I'm Big Papa. When I see you, we could get it in the ring. And it's like, nigga, don't nobody see you like that. You the same dude that was sitting over there getting broke by the stripper. Then you just admitted that you got broke by Tariq Fierce Nasheed. Tariq Fierce eyebrow having ass sit up there and broke your ass like the bitch. And now you want to give this Tookie image like you really with the function. I'm sorry, but this Oscar Award winning performance is not for you. Like, stop that.
Remember the 3 cities. One of them was Fort Worth, Texas.
Who believed that Dr. Umar Johnson just walking around in garments just beating up niggas? Like, when? Why? Like, how? I'm not saying the guy is a bitch, but I just don't see it. I don't see it. I really don't.
Store. And I'm not trying to put them sisters in the middle of this. I haven't talked to them in years. I don't know where they stand with me. I don't know. Because I got some haters down there. Okay? I'm not putting y'all in this, sisters. But I'm just speaking on history. My history. And it just so happens that this piece of the history is tied in with yours. the Doc bookstore, but it happened 3 times. Almost happened 4 times, but by the skin of his teeth, he got that documentary to the Frederick Douglass Resource Center in Rochester in time for Hidden Colors 3. He almost played me 4 times. Tariq Nasheed.
He almost played you 4 times? He almost played you 4 times? So this is what I'm getting. Dr. Umar Johnson is one of those knowledgeable brothers who knows how to memorize information from the books. But when it comes to common sense, it's not common. When it comes to wisdom, he just don't have it. The brother is bankrupt. He's a very knowledgeable brother. He can convey knowledge to people. But when it comes to the wisdom department, when it comes to the common sense department, the brother is lacking. The brother sounds like he's naive. The brother sounds like he's easy, as Brother Malcolm used to say. It's easy for somebody. You've been hoodwinked. You've been bamboozled. You've been lied to. You've been deceived. And that's what this sounds like. This sounds like another one of the, I know a lot of people like this. They're very knowledgeable pertaining to books. But when it comes to common sense, when it comes to wisdom, bankrupt, just don't have it. You know, how was he able to break you like the bitch almost 4 times? Brother, how was it even a second time? Now, watch this, y'all. Dr. Umar Johnson presents himself to be God Almighty. Dr. Umar Johnson presents himself to be God in human flesh. Dr. Umar Johnson presents himself to be a resurrected Marcus Garvey. Dr. Umar Johnson presents himself to be flawless, blameless, without any blemish, wrinkle, or any such thing. He presents himself to be omnipotent. How is it that you're this mighty, almighty dude, but somebody damn near plays you 4 times? 4 times. How? How does this happen? You're supposed to be God, sent to us in human flesh. You're supposed to be the most this, the most that. You're supposed to be that dude. But my brother, you almost get manipulated, charmed and disarmed almost 4 times. Brother, you need to sit up there and you really need to sit up there and chill. Yeah, it's time to get in, as I like to say, it's time to get into a continuity of speaking into the vernacular of humility. You need to humble yourself. Because if somebody almost plays you 4 times, brother, it's time to reevaluate things. Go to Google and search for your mind, because evidently right now you do not have a mind right now. How is this person able to sit up there and fuck you up 4 times, almost 4 times? How? Somebody explain this shit to me. You know why? Because the brother academically, he's the shit. But in other areas, you know, in totality, he's just another man. You know. But let me listen.
Played me, well, not me, but the customer. So the Doc bookstore paid Tariq to show the film. Dr. Umar going to do the lecture. They paid Tariq weeks in advance. That film should have been in their hands. This should have.
Dr. Umar Johnson is endeavoring to destroy the character of Tariq, but in his efforts, he's actually showing how slow he is.
3 times in a row. So I know he did it on purpose with his hating ass. I know his jealous ass.
He's actually showing how naive he is.
Did it on purpose. I get to the Doc bookstore. They say, Dr. Umar, we got a problem. What's up, ladies? We don't have the film. Tariq didn't send us the film. What you mean? We paid him to show the film. So I called your ass up. You remember. I said, Tariq, I'm at the dock with the sisters, man. They supposed to show Hidden Colors today. They didn't advertise it. What happened? I don't know, something happened. What you say? What your bitch ass say? Something happened with the shipment, or I ran out, or they should have had it by now, or this, or the shit happened 3 times. It didn't happen once. You did this shit to 3 different hosts for 3 different events in a row. In a row. I'm trying to remember the other 2 cities. That shit happened 3 times, so I knew you did it on purpose. So then I asked them, brothers and sisters, if I'm lying, I said, Tariq, let's do this, bro. I don't want to leave these sisters hanging. They paid you. They deserve to get the movie. Why don't you email me the movie? Email me a digital copy. Let them show the digital copy, and I will destroy it. And if there's any protection you need to put on the digital copy, okay, you can add that protection. I will sign a document, whatever you need, brother. I will sign a document that this film will not go anywhere after they show it. And you know what Tariq told me? You know what that coward ass nigga told me? Excuse my French. My New Year's resolution, no more N-word.
Brother, why is that your New Year's resolution to stop using the N-word? You should have stopped using the N-word because what you profess to be. See, this is what I'm saying. A lot of people profess a title, but they don't want to do the things that's vital to the title that they profess to be. This shouldn't have been a New Year's resolution. This should have just been a solution to a problem, brother. You should have never been using the nigger word to begin with. This does not compel, the black men to want to join the movement using the and then it's not. You're supposed to be professional. This is contrary to professionalism. Nigga. And as much as I like Young Pharaoh, but because he uses profanity all throughout the video, nigga, he's only going to be able to have a certain type of audience. Okay? I believe in using profanity when you're being comical or when you're in the lifestyle that I'm in. It's okay. But when you profess to be pro-black and you constantly, fluently, on a daily use the word nigga, this is a problem. This looks crazy. Why say that you love the black man, you love the melanated brothers, but you use a word that has been used for an innumerable amount of years to destroy the character of melanated people. So, brother, this shouldn't have been a New Year's resolution. This should have just been something that was already done. This is supposed to be a solution that you came up with years ago within your diligent study. I don't know, man. I don't know.
New Year's resolution, no more N-word. I take that back. Tariq said, I can't do that because I have to protect my product. But you also got to protect your customers. You didn't care that you stuck them sisters in Fort Worth, Texas. You didn't care that you stuck me and I helped make that shit famous. And then you went on to do it 3 times in a row, brothers and sisters. He did that shit 3 times. And that's when I said, this dude is a hater. That's when it came to my realization. Tariq Nasheed got a serious problem with Dr. Umar. If you don't like me, that's one thing. But why would you sabotage somebody who paid you? Why would you sabotage the event of somebody who paid you weeks in advance to show that damn film? You's a trifling ass dude. You ain't nothing but a hoe. A Hollywood ass hoe.
Well, neither one of you are hoes according to the definition of a hoe according to the game, but I know how you guys are trying to use it and the way that you're trying to use the word hoe. In this little movie that you guys got called Sister Girl, Subconscious Sister Girls, you would actually be the hoe because he damn near got over you 4 times, so you would be the hoe.
And then you got a nerve to be giving out crispy awards? Don't get me wrong. Tommy Sotomayor got some shit with him. His whole anti-black woman piece, I can't get down with that. But this video ain't about Tommy, okay? This video about you. And one thing that people been saying that I do not condone, bro, and I'm gonna tell you man to man, no black man who claims to care about black people, who claims to be talking about white supremacy, is going to talk about a brother's melanin, a brother's complexion, a brother's dark skin. Do you know how many black people suffer from low self-esteem because of negative assessments and connotations and opinions of their skin tone? Do you know
that light-skinned people suffered from depression when you told General Seti that he looked like the enemy because of the complexion of his skin, because of his skin tone? Do you know how many light-skinned people was offended when you made that statement? People got to think about the things they say before they say it, okay? I want to drive in this direction, but I can't drive there because, so that wouldn't be wise. So let me come over here. You got to think about what you say before you say it.
Chocolate boys and girls I have to do counseling with on a regular basis because they get picked on for being dark, and you up here calling people crispy? And then some of y'all laughing at that shit. Y'all just as bad as him. Some of y'all laughing at that shit. Y'all, how is a...
But you're only speaking against it because you're having a discrepancy with the brother. You had knowledge of when this had transpired. You never said anything against it until you basically got hurt. So now that you in your feelings, now that you're having a sister girl moment with Tariq, now you want to play the skin card, but you can't play that card because 2 seconds ago, you just told General Seti that he looked like the enemy because he was light-skinned.
Man who claims to be for his people, talking about white supremacy, giving out crispy awards. Calling that man crispy? There's some, if you want to say something about the brother, say something about the brother. You don't pick fun at his skin tone, because when you do that, you poking fun at all of us, bruh. You poking fun at all black women who are richly melanated.
This is hypocrisy at its finest. What he should have said if he was going to play this card, he should have said, now, in times past, when I was angry at this one brother, I allowed my emotions to get the best of me, and it provoked me to say something that was the best definition of unwise. I wish I could take it back, but I can't. All I could do is apologize. I was completely wrong. It was an abominable thing that I done. And then continue on. He didn't even acknowledge what he did. He just like totally forgot about what he said, and he talking to this brother as if Umar is a motherfucker. Okay.
Poking fun at all black men who are richly melanated. What's wrong with you, bruh? Fake ass dude, what's wrong with you? And you get away with that shit because you into edutainment. And most black folks are in edutainment. They don't want to do no work. And you ain't about no work, nigga. You ain't about no work.
He just said that he was going to stop using the nigga word, right? The brother just said that he was going to stop using the nigga word, right? Hold on.
And you get away with that shit because you into edutainment. And most black folks are in edutainment. They don't want to do no work. And you ain't about no work, nigga. You ain't about no work. You about getting paid off documentaries that you don't even pay for. You get the money from black people. You give it to white people. They make it. You sell it to black people. You keep the money. That's a disgrace, bro.
Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't hit it.
And then you calling people crispy. If anybody need a Coon Award, it's your ass for having white people produce a black documentary about white supremacy. If anybody needs a Coon Award, it's your ass for giving white people black people's money. Giving white people black people's money to make a film.
Well, you deserve a Coon Award because everybody that was watching you when you were live, they were not black.
White supremacy that you sell to black folks.
Talking about a black man to people that are not black. I don't know. Sounds like somebody that is a candidate for a Coon Award.
and keep the money for yourself. I'm about to bring this to a close. I didn't get into your personals, Nasheed. I didn't get into your personals, you little bitch. But I'm waiting for you to come back. Because I got some shit on your ass you don't want nobody to know. So get cute, nigga. And I'm going to blast back. I'm going to drop the 8-pound bomb on your ass. And I got about 5 8-pound bombs on you, bro. Stuff I ain't never shared about you to nobody because it don't deserve to be shared. I have a code. When it comes to black men and women, I have a code. Certain things I will not do, bro. I ain't perfect.
And I believe, Umar, for some reason, I believe that he's strategizing. I don't think that he brought out the hits. He was kind of like Drake when he brought up the Charged Up. So this was his Charged Up. I'm charged up. So the back-to-back should be tougher than this because I already know that this is not going to be Umar's last video acknowledging Tariq, especially after Tariq's video.
Perfect. I made my mistakes. Yes, I'm going to make more of them.
You're making them
learn
now.
from them. Stuff I know about Boyce Watkins, I'm not going to put that out there right now. Because I'm hoping.
See, this is some real sister girl shit. You know what I mean? And I know Joyce Walker's I know his business too. And I could have been sit up there and put Sister Joyce out there. I could have been sit up there and told Joyce business, Sister Joyce. I could have been down there. And if she keep on going, I'm gonna put the business out there. Keep playing with me. So this is some sister girl shit. You know what I mean? You keep on. I'm going to put my purse down and I'm going to get at you, Sister Joyce. You keep on making your little videos and keep on trying to be cute if you want to, Miss Thing. I'm getting ready to put this purse down and get you right together, Miss Joyce. Keep playing with me, bitch. That's what he's saying. Tell me that when you hear this, you don't hear your mother, your auntie, or your sisters, or your cousins. Keep playing with me, bitch. I got your motherfucking number. I got your number, bitch. I done sat up there and learned your whole little biography. I'm getting ready to get into you, girl. I'm getting ready to get all up into you, girl. You keep playing with me. This ain't no different than when a pimp is standing between two little bitches, two little hoes arguing. No. Okay, keep talking. Oh, you trying to snitch on me? Okay, well, I'm going to talk about when you was a fag. He don't know everything, bitch. You keep playing. You not the sweet little hoe that he think you is, bitch. Keep going. And I'm about to sit up there and tell your business, bitch. Keep on playing. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that time when you was in the room with that trick a little bit longer than what you were supposed to be, bitch. Keep playing with me. I'm getting ready to sit up there and roast the shit out you, bitch. You keep playing. I'm about to put this purse down and get you right together, good girl. I'm about to get you right together, Miss Thing. Keep playing. And I'm about to really sit up there and tell your business. You think I'm playing, bitch. This is the same spirit. That's why I said they both on some sister girl shit. This is some sister girl shit. This is the same thing I've seen hoes do. I don't know why he giving you more time than me any goddamn way, bitch. I'm more pretty than you, and I make way more money than you, bitch. Woo, woo, woo. And you really not all that pretty, but bitch, you keep playing with me. I'm getting ready to I'm about to tell all your business about how you've been making more money than everybody else, bitch. I know the real reason why you've been making more money than everybody else. Keep playing with me, hoe. This sound like when hoes is arguing. This sound like when bitches is arguing. This is that motherfucking Sebastian spirit. This is some sister girl ass shit. And y'all know it. But, due to the fact that, they popular and they knowledgeable brothers, people ain't gonna say that because you got a crowd that's following Tariq. Then you got a crowd that's following Umar. But this is some real shit. This is that sister girl shit. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me, girl. And I'm gonna expose you. Same thing. Just a masculine voice. That's all.
Watch your mouth and we go our separate ways, bro. But that boxing match, we can do that. In fact, where's Sinetta at? Since y'all call Sinetta the Don King, tell Sinetta to call that bitch up and see if he can get his ass in the ring for 10 rounds. 5 minutes a round. Because you like putting makeup on and you like your lips all shiny and shit. You got that metrosexual look. I don't want to mess up your lip gloss. I don't want you to smear your lip gloss and that makeup and shit you be wearing. So put a head guard on so we can go at it. Put a head guard on. It's an even match. We about the same height.
That was kind of funny. That was kind of funny.
You might got me by a few pounds. And by an inch. You might. So that
was kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie. Tariq lip gloss do be popping. His lip gloss is popping. You know what I'm saying? He do make sure that his Mac is fierce. He does make sure that he got the proper foundation. You know what I mean? Make sure his eyebrows, you know what I mean, is a fierce. You know, Tariq makes sure that his eyebrows is fierce and everything gets together. He does now, okay? Dr. Umar not lying on him. He do got that sister girl spirit. You know, a lot of you women and guys that follow him, y'all not going to admit it, but Tariq do be having fierce eyebrows and he do make sure that his lip gloss is popping.
Is you. 10 rounds, nobody get hurt because we got the head guard on. Nobody get, permanent bruise and disfigurations. The head guard. But you can still get your ass whipped in the head guard. You feel me? But if you want to talk that gangster shit and you want to go to the streets with it, okay. When and where? When and where? I want to see this. When and where? So I can knuckle your ass up. You want your ass beat? When and where?
Dr. Umar Johnson ain't about none of this.
Brothers and sisters, I'm going to begin to close this, but I want to leave. Because they've spoken my name publicly in a condescending way. In Sabir Bay, your ass is right there too, bro. You not on their level. And you damn sure ain't on my level because they not on my level. But because you constantly putting my name in your mouth, it's personal. Tariq Nasheed, bitch, it's personal. Joyce Watkins, Moist Watkins, whatever the fuck your name is, it's personal. I don't bother you. I don't speak your name. I don't make videos about you. And I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it if y'all can find a way to live your life without me. I hope I accomplished 3 things with this video. I hope I've motivated these coons to keep my name out there.
You didn't accomplish anything with this video. The only thing you did was show the lack of character by doing this video.
I hope I've motivated Tariq.
No, you didn't motivate. You didn't compel nobody to do nothing. Tariq was on Instagram today getting his sister girl on, cutting up, you know what I mean, like a true Melrose girl.
Nasheed to stop using white people and stop giving white people, black people's money for white supremacy documentaries.
You didn't provide any confirmation of that. It was funny. It was a good point. If it's true, Tommy Sotomayor also said this, but I haven't seen the proof of it. I'm not one of them individuals that just hears something and just goes along with it. I don't know this to be true. I'm not going to present it to you guys as if it's irrefutable. If it is true, then he has a point, and Tariq needs to stop contradicting himself.
Motivated Tariq Nasheed to stop giving white people, black people's money for a white supremacy documentary in Hidden Colors. Because that's a contradiction. And the third thing is I hope that my supporters, because those are the only people I'm talking to, my supporters and those 2+1, those 3 haters. The rest of you, I don't give a shit about. Either
no, not Mac Fierce. Fierce Mac.
You against me. And then some of y'all say, well, you got to be careful, Doc. You got to be careful. Because if you rub black people the wrong way, they're not going to send their kids to your school. If you rub black people the wrong way, they're not going to send their kids to your school. Really? Guess what? Then leave them in charter school with the white folks. Leave them in public school with the white folks. Leave them in parochial and Catholic school where they be in special ed and misdiagnosed and suspended and expelled and kicked out in alternative school and arrested. If they want to keep them there, keep them there. I did not resign from the school district of Philadelphia. I did not go independent just so I can be scared of saying how I feel because certain black folks may not know how to take it. It's a little warm in this hotel room. I should have cut the air on. Houston, I'm here. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all.
The brother is saying that because right now he is sweating like a Hebrew slave.
I hope this is the end, but knowing that Hollywood coon, he gonna come back, and I'm gonna have to go level 2 on his ass. That's right.
This was just level 1, If Tariq responds back, Umar Johnson is going to go upstairs. He was at the first floor. He was downstairs at first. But if Tariq Fierce Nasheed, aka Fierce Mac, gives a reply to this, he is going to not only stay at the basement, he's taking it to level 2. This was just level 1. He was downstairs for this video. So if Tariq decides to sit up there and be on some bullshit, Dr. Umar Johnson is going to go up the stairs and he's going to get the book of information and he's going to open it up on his ass and go to level 2. This was just level 1.
Reek. Get cute. Get cute. I see you. Put that lipstick on.
I know this nigga got to be smelling some type of way because he is sweating right now and he has a beard, okay? The beard, he got this long ass, beard right now. The brother is looking like, I fucks with Dr. a little bit, but right now I'm from Chicago and he looked like them brothers that be in Hyde Park. They're selling them perfumes and colognes out the van that they call, them vans that, from the Cosby Show. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I mean? When everybody was coming out with the little jogging suits, they were you know what I mean? Them type of vans. And motherfuckers got the little oils and they selling the little Muslim oils and shit. Right now that brother is looking like that. And right now he is sweating. He got sweat coming down in his beard. You know what I mean? He should have left this alone. He should have left this alone.
Lipstick, put that, you like your lips real shiny like a female. Go ahead, shine them lips up, boy. Put that mascara on, bitch.
That whole hotel room smelled like sweat and beard and Muslim oils.
Get cute. And I'm going to come back on your ass again. But for my Houston family, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Detroit family, look forward to seeing you Monday. Northwest Activity Center. Doors open up at 4, lecture at 6. Tomorrow we got...
And what's so cold, it'd be brothers like Dr. Umar that's always the most knowledgeable, got all the knowledge in the world, but they wearing BK Diamond Seals and Derek Coleman's with a dashiki on. Like, bro, everything got to be presentable before it's acceptable. That is the wrong presentation. Take off them BK Diamond Seals. We do not want to see you with Arizona outfits or dashiki on with them type. No, you know what I mean? I don't know why people think because they are part of a movement, they got to look like they're going through the struggle to talk about the struggle. You do not have to look like you're struggling to talk about the struggle. No, I'm not saying that you should look like you manipulating the people like a pastor or something, riding in the Phantom and all of that shit. But no, you don't have to look like you in a struggle to speak on the struggle. You don't have to live in $60 motel rooms and go live in $60, $70 motel rooms to look like you're going through the struggle. Because I'm pretty sure that Dr. Umar Johnson can stay in 5-star hotels or stay somewhere where it's a more of a pimpish, fly look. You don't have to look like you going through it. See, he been reading all of these Marcus Garvey's books and these niggas that's been going through the struggle, and he think that this is the way you look. It's like he getting a magazine, struggling magazine, and just go through, okay, hold on. Okay, yeah. That one look like, okay, let me go to poverty, chapter poverty. Let me go to the page 5th poverty page. Hold on. Okay, this look like that shit from Kanye's brand. It got the hose in it and everything. Okay, this look like I'm going through some shit. Hold on. Let me look through some more through Struggling magazine and see what else I can come up with. Hold on. Okay, see, this beanie already got holes in it and shit like that. Okay, I can fuck with this. Okay, this is cool. You know what I mean? Okay, this is cool. Wait a minute. Okay. See, this looks like I'm really going through it. The streets is going to fuck with me on that. The streets is going to fuck with me on this. This look like I ain't never had a blessing in my life. So the streets going to fuck with me with this. And it just looks like the brother just goes to Struggling magazine to look for clothes to wear. Brother, stop doing that. Stop wearing Air Force 2s and shopping and struggling magazine looking for shit just to appear like you going through the struggle. Brother, we know you having money. I don't think, honestly, that Dr. Umar Johnson is doing anything with that money. And, it's a lot of, allegations, but nobody has provided any confirmation of that. So if you believe in Dr. Umar Johnson, you've been donating, you've been, sticking with him until somebody submits some information that would prove that this brother's been having a good time with the money. You know what I mean? Why believe this mess? Because every time you see him, he look like he been shopping in, the brother look like he got on some Air Force 2s. He'll have on a cool little garment or a dashiki or whatever with like a $10 baseball cap. And he's staying in a $60 motel room and his attire look like he's shopping at a struggling magazine. So why do y'all keep believing that Dr. Umar Johnson is doing something wrong with the money? Could it be that Dr. Umar Johnson, don't have enough, or maybe he doesn't have, the wisdom on what to do with it? Just because a person is knowledgeable and things like that, that don't mean that they know how to run a school. Just because he got ambition, to start a school, that don't mean that he has the wisdom on how to basically sit up there and maintain the school. You know what I mean? You guys will hear a 15 and 20 and 25 letter word, and you'll hear some knowledge come from the man's mouth that you ignorant of. So you'll start looking at him like he's a god, and you forget that he's just a human being. So there might be some areas where he's ignorant. And so because he's ignorant in these areas, that's why the school hasn't been built yet. But nobody has submitted any type of proof that's irrefutable that would prove that Umar Johnson is sitting over there misusing this money. Because I don't see it. How is he misusing this money? Because every time I see this brother, he's in some regular ass motel that, the little $300 or $500 back page bitches is staying at. This brother don't even be in a 5-star hotel. So when is he misusing the money? Where? What pictures? What videos? What has Umar done to show you that he's misusing money? Where? That's just like Tyrese. He told you he was broke. Next thing you know, you see Tyrese riding around, and what he ride around in. You see him taking expensive trips. Tyrese is lying about being broke. Look at what he's doing. I can understand that. But how could you say that Dr. Umar Johnson is misusing this money and the brother does not appear to be having any money? Every time I see this brother, he got on Kenny Smith's, Mookie Blaylocks, D Browns from the Boston. The nigga be having the no-look dunk shoes on. Every time, I've never seen Dr. Umar Johnson fly. And I'm not roasting the brother, but I just want to make known, when did he misuse the money? When? On what? On what? This nigga walk around wearing Shacks. He wearing the Shacks. He wearing the Shacks from the Foosnicking days, and y'all talking about this nigga misusing money. When did this nigga misuse some motherfucking money? When? What car? Where's the whip? What, jewelry? And I'm going to keep it 100. Stop saying that he tricking off with strippers, as in plural. Where's the other stripper? Come on, man. And to keep it all the way 100, she got some money out of him, but it wasn't like that. She wasn't balling off of him. So I'm saying, when you try to minimize the character of somebody, where is the proof? When I said what I said against Bud, I had Gangsta Brown. I had King Sean confirm some things. Then I had Pimpin' Clyde. I had Danky confirm some things. Johnny Cash. Where is the confirmation of the information that you're bringing? Where's the confirmation of these allegations? Where? You motherfuckers just believe. Stop being like that. I expect women to be like that, but as far as you men, stop being like that. Every time somebody say something, analyze that shit. Think about what they saying. Then, once you think about what they're saying, sit back and think about what is the inspiration behind this person saying this. Even if they sitting up there saying something positive or negative, what's the inspiration? What's the inspiration behind it? Because once you find out the inspiration behind what they saying and doing, that will reveal the purpose. Okay? That's going to reveal the purpose. Where's the confirmation of Umar misusing this money? Because I haven't seen anything. I went to that brother's IG. I went to, maybe he is doing something, but nobody has produced any type of proof. Where's these strippers? By now, especially if he messing with a black bitch, anything that he does, you know what I mean, contrary to how she feels that should be done, she gonna tell it. She gonna testify and mortify this nigga. So where is it at? That's all I'm asking. Where is it at? People talking about show me the school. The brother has to have wisdom on how to. That's just like if you give me money for a business. But if I don't have the wisdom on how to obtain and maintain a successful business, why in the hell would I start it right now? The business is predestined to fail simply because I don't have the game on how to maintain this successful business. So why would I just go ahead and start it? That does not make any sense. People are looking at Dr. Umar Johnson like he's up here. He's a very knowledgeable brother pertaining to the things that he's knowledgeable about. But just because he's knowledgeable about history, just because he specializes in the field, you know what I mean, for children, that does not make this brother the embodiment. That does not mean that his museum is his mind is a museum of answers pertaining to every question in the world. He's still a damn man. So he does not have the information about everything, apparently. Because if he did have the information and everything in totality, you would have been seeing the school. So evidently the brother does not have it. If you give me money on how to start a business, I told you guys that I want to start it. That might be my heart's desire to do that. But just because my heart's desire is to do something, that does not mean that my knowledge and wisdom is equivalent to the desires of my heart. I don't know why it's so hard to think like this, but it's just common sense. You have not seen anything that would prove that the brother is, you know what I mean, saying anything or doing anything that's fraudulent. So don't minimize the character of the brother until you have some visual, audio, some type of proof to prove that he's shiesty in that area. Am I saying that he's authentic? Am I saying that Umar Johnson is real? Hell no. But I'm saying don't accuse somebody or just simply just minimize the character of this individual until you got some goddamn proof.
Vendor market in the Ma'at Academy, 12 to 5 tomorrow. The vendor market in the Ma'at Academy.
I don't mean to keep dwelling on this, but I know that room stank because this brother is sweating and he got this beard. And he already said it's hot in that room, so I already...
Shout out to the new Black Panther Party. They will be doing security for me tomorrow. Shout out to Hashim and Zinga, their leader. Shout out to the Panthers. They've always looked out for me. Okay? 12 to 5. Free information. There's going to be speakers in Houston on everything. Education, entertainment, family, trauma, relationships, investments, politics, police genocide.
Okay, we got enough of this. Let's hear what Tariq got to say. Because you know his speech, meet me at here. We're going to have everything. We're going to have food. We're going to do that. I'm going to sit up there and then meet all the beautiful melanated sisters. Bring your children. Bring this. Bring that. Bring your booties. Bring your titties. I want to hug you. If you fine as hell, I'm going to take a picture with you. I'm going to post it on Instagram. I'm going to do my thing. You know what I'm saying? If you got some good melanated pussy, speak to me after my speech so I can reach you later so you can understand where I'm coming from. I got you. Maybe you didn't understand my message. Maybe behind the scenes, I can give you an outstanding understanding about this shit. I got you. Okay, let's listen to Tariq Nasheed, Fierce Mac.
All right, because I'm recording this now, but I got to address this fat fuck nigga, Dr. Umoist Johnson. Now, he just did a live video. Now, let me start over. For those who don't know, Umoist, the moist fucking walrus-looking nigga, put up a post today just disrespecting me, talking about he gonna address me and Boyce Watkins tonight. And a lot of people are like, yeah, this is not a good look for the family. But look, I don't let this hoe ass nigga. Yeah, I just saw the live stream on Instagram. He's making threats about what he's gonna do physically if people got his name in if we got his name in our mouth, talking about me and Boyce Watkins. Look, nigga, Umoist, your name is in my fucking mouth. If you put, this nigga's doing all that sniffing and blinking. If you put my name in your mouth, it's gonna get physical. Nigga. Umar fucking Johnson. Umar bitch.
He's gonna do, Tariq is going to sniff all throughout this video, and to be real, he said some things that was funny, but he overdid it because he don't even be doing all that, but okay. If you gonna like destroy a person's character and you gonna signify, you gotta do it right now.
Your name is in my mouth, nigga. I'm saying your bitch ass name. Your name is in my fucking mouth.
Your bitch ass name.
You should say, I'm gonna get physical. Hello, imaginary goons? Clown ass nigga.
He did call them imaginary goons.
Look. Dude. Umar Johnson, big fat fuck nigga, bitch ass, con ass nigga. Oh, let me apologize. Jermaine Shoemaker, whatever the fuck your name is, nigga. Yeah, he's gonna call the Phantom Goons. He's gonna call the Phantom fucking Goons. This fat fuck boy been taking shots at me for a long time. As you have noticed this, Umar has taken shots at me for a long time. I've done nothing but help this nigga. I helped this nigga by putting him in my movie. Do you know this nigga just did a live stream talking about I owe him?
For those that have just joined, this is Tariq Nasheed's response to Dr. Umar Johnson as they go on their sister girl rant. If you haven't liked this video, make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't hit the share button, share this video right now. Like it. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button because I got more videos on the way. So definitely hit the subscribe button.
A favor because of him he made Hidden Colors pop off. This nigga is on live stream talking about, Tariq should have had my back. Sniffing and blinking. Tariq should have had my back because I did him a favor with Hidden Colors. I made Hidden Colors pop off. Fuck.
Just to get the opinions of the people, those that seen Hidden Colors, who was the most popular out the film? Who left a good impression on you? Who brought the most profound information within the film? Who revealed things to you? Things that you were ignorant about, who gave you, the most clarity? Bless me right quick. Who would you give it to?
My fucking dude, I've been so neutral with this hoe ass nigga. Understand, fat fuck boy, you ain't gonna do shit. Your name is in my mouth. I'm gonna keep saying it, and you ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. This nigga's been talking slick about me for years, and I've let it slide. He's a fuckboy, man. Umar's a fuckboy. People, man, y'all don't start that. Man, y'all can't be doing this, man. How much longer I gotta let this fake-ass, con-ass, fraudulent-ass nigga just take shots at me, man? Enough is enough, damn. I'm defending this nigga. He just did a video. You talking about you neutral? You didn't have my back. You said charge it to the game. If Umar stole something, I didn't say all that. What the fuck you talking about, nigga?
You did say all of that. When you said charge it to the game, you was basically saying that Umar Johnson is stealing. He got y'all ass. He broke y'all ass like some bitches. Stop crying, get over it, and move the fuck on. When you said charge it to the game, what you were saying is, fuck it, move on. You lost your money. There's nothing you can do with it. There's nothing you can do about it. That's what you were saying.
This dude, Umar, man, he has been taking shots at me for the longest. I put him in my movie, he takes a shot at me. I defend this nigga against the stripper. When that shit popped off, I defended him. He came out shitting on me. Put up some tweets talking about when I went on my code of conduct tour, he's like, yeah, code of conduct, just keep my name out your mouth. The fuck it? Then he deleted the tweet. He'd been doing little shit like that for a minute, man. I let it slide because I'm like, if I go in on this nigga, that's gonna look bad for the movement, what we trying to do. You know, I don't want it to be all.
So he's revealing the consequences of these type of emotional reacting type of actions. He knew the consequences of emotionally reacting, but instead he decided to do it. He couldn't resist. And then sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes there's some lies. If somebody lies on your name or if somebody is saying something contrary to the truth, I can understand, you know what I mean, you standing up for your name, especially if you got a reputable, respectable name in the community and somebody spreads lies on you. I understand that. But to go about it the way that they're going about it, you know, professing to represent what they represent, it's a difference if it was so-called some street niggas going at it, but you got guys that profess to be pro-black and everything is nigga, 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 nigga. And I'm asking you, what is the difference between these two that profess to be pro-black than street niggas that's out in the street? What's the difference between Lil May, you know what I mean, and Wakita? What's the difference between Lil Rico and P-Rock over here arguing and shit? What is the difference? Because it sound like the same thing.
He's going beyond subliminals. Umar has gone beyond subliminals. He's been taking shots at me for years. I've let them slide. Family, I would like for you to find any public comment that I made dissing Umar. Hold on, somebody said this is Umar sneak dissing.
You dissed him when you said charge it to the game.
Last year. I mean, people send them shits all the time. Hold on.
If I wasn't who I was, if I wasn't the most requested scholar in the world, if I wasn't the most popular voice on the circuit, they wouldn't care where I got my doctorate from. It would be irrelevant. It only matters because they wish that they were in my spot. So
that is true. If I got allegations against me saying that I'm stealing money and you make a statement knowing that you're a public figure and you say to the people, oh, y'all just charge it to the game, man. You know, all of those that gave money, you know what I mean, to sin, it is what it is. I know he said he was going to do this and do that, but it's not going to, just charge it to the game, people. Just charge it to the game. In other words, he's saying that I ain't shit and I manipulated you out of your money. That's what he's saying, that I'm a con artist, that I charmed and disarmed you out of your money and you should just move the fuck on. That's a diss, people.
tell them, like I tell you, if you want the top spot, come and get it. Okay?
That's a nigga on the narcotic. I'm in the top spot. I'm the best. This nigga's sitting in struggle hotels talking about how great he is. Fuck that, nigga.
And if he's sitting in struggle hotels, and if the brother is wearing BK diamond sales, and every time you see him, he looks like the typical average guy, and it could be a facade. It could be an Oscar Award performance to deceive and make people believe that he's going through the struggle while he talks about the struggle. Yes, this could be it. But he is putting on a beautiful Oscar Award performance. I don't think that Umar Johnson is broke. But what I'm saying is, you know, you guys say that he having all of this money and he misusing people for all of this money. Where's the benefits? What is he like? What confirmation do you guys have of that? Because every time I seen the brother, he had on some Derek Coleman's. He had on, that brother had on some Xavier McDaniels. You know what I'm saying? That brother had on some Otis Thorpes. You know what I mean? It wasn't looking like somebody that was having money. It looked like somebody that was going through the struggle.
I'm the best. I'm the top.
Not saying that he is.
I'm the most requested. I'm in the Motel 6 and I'm the top. I'm on the top. That shit is corny. You sound like a fucking idiot, dude. And you've been sounding like a motherfucking idiot. That's why people back up off your ass. I ain't diss you. I'm like, I ain't co-signing this nigga shit. So I just stay out of your bullshit. I let you self-destruct, fuck nigga. Talking that stupid shit you've been talking for years. But this bitch nigga has been taking little shots. I remember he did one lecture. I think it was.
This is the guy who's presiding over the film's Hidden Colors, who fluently uses, just religiously uses the word nigga, and also calls Tommy Sotomayor crispy. Interesting.
Miami, he was like, yeah, I know Tariq is going to get some money to the Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass School. As much money I done made him. And then he just got on the live Ustream talking about he done made Hidden Colors hot. That's that shit. Sabir Bey was talking that. Them niggas from North Philly, is that like a North Philly thing? And I love Philly. I got a lot of love for Philly. And Philly done ran that nigga up out of there. I heard niggas in Philly on the streets don't fuck with that nigga. Niggas in the street. Now, I donated money to this non-existent fucking school. I donated some money to the school.
And according to Umar Johnson, you used the game and broke him for the money that you gave to him. So you got your money back and then some. I don't know that to be true. That's just according to Umar. It's three sides to every story. His side, and the truth.
Trying to help this motherfucker for years, and he didn't act like he did us a favor. He's acting like he did me a favor. I made your movie hot. I made the Hidden Color series hot. Bitch nigga, Umar, you've been in a whole bunch of fucking documentaries. None of them have popped off, fuck nigga. Are you listening, fat fuck ass nigga? None of them have popped off except mine. What are you talking about, nigga?
Questions to the audience. Would Hidden Colors been a success without Umar Johnson? Yes or no? Do you think that Hidden Colors, 1, 2, and 3 would have been a classic even without Dr. Umar Johnson? Without him, take him out the film. Is Hidden Colors still impactful? Does it still bring information? Is it still good? Everybody is pretty much saying yes. So he was beneficial to the film, but he wasn't a necessity for the film to be successful. So all I'm saying is Umar Johnson did not make Hidden Colors, and Hidden Colors didn't make Umar Johnson. So like I said, these are just two egotistical, sister girl ass, subconscious niggas sitting over there just having an ego contest right now. Because the film didn't make Umar Johnson, and Umar Johnson did not make the film.
You've been in a bunch of fucking films and nobody never heard of them except mine. How you help me? You done a bunch of shit that don't pop off. How have you helped me? I got 2 movies now that's on the #1 spot.
That is a lie. If anybody says that nobody knew Dr. Umar Johnson before Hidden Colors, that is a lie. Where you guys be? It's just like somebody said, I didn't know who General Seti was before Dr. Umar Johnson acknowledged him. Where have you been? I knew General Seti before Dr. Umar Johnson. I knew of General Seti before I even knew who Dr. Umar Johnson was. Tariq Nasheed was popular before Dr. Umar Johnson, but I still knew of Dr. Umar Johnson before Hidden Colors. I don't know where you guys be at.
You ain't in them. How you help me? Fuck is you talking about? Is this nigga on the narcotic? You sound like a fat hoe. Your name is in my mouth. What you gonna do? Fuck all that. We can get in the boxing ring. We gonna fight. Stop tweeting and come fight. Stop all the Twitter banging, nigga, and come see me. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? I'm with the shits. Get off the internet and come see me. You know where I am.
If these two niggas see each other right now, neither one of them are going to fight. It's going to be the same thing when Tariq saw Tommy Sotomayor. A whole bunch of words.
Nigga, I'm not nowhere I'm not like you. I'm not in little random Motel 6s and shit like that, sucking my own dick, talking about how I'm the best. Ain't nobody better than me. I'm Papa. Nigga running around talking about he Papa. Get the fuck out of here, corny nigga. You sound like a motherfucking idiot, nigga. You can come see me. I'm at my office every day in Chatsworth. I'm not that hard to find. If you want to come see me, bitch, nigga, you come see me and get off the fucking internet. We can do this. I'm the best. I'll get you. Get me, nigga. Come get me, Umar Johnson. Your fat fucking bitch ass name is in my mouth. Come get me. I'm saying your name over and over again. If you say my name again, your name again, Umar the big fat bitch ass nigga Johnson. Now people are like, hey, he's having a breakdown. He's going through some things. Stall him out, Tariq. Fuck him. He's been going through a breakdown for a couple of years.
Look at the way he said, fuck him. See, Tariq.
Umar, look, listen to me, family. Listen.
To each his own. I'm not saying that I've never seen this man fight, but it's just hard for me to see Tariq like that. He had the opportunity to get down on Tommy. They both was talking. Then y'all said that Tariq punked Tommy. But in that same video, Tariq calls Tommy a bitch. Tommy called him a bitch also. And I don't know, people have a different definition of what punk is. You know what I mean? When somebody punk you and they tell you to shut the fuck up, be quiet. I knock the motherfucking furniture out your mouth, bitch. Don't say another goddamn word. If you say another goddamn word and that nigga don't knock the dingleberries out your ass, he playing. He just talking shit.
Excuse me, it's hot in here. Hold on. Yeah. I got my heater on. This heater is right on my throat. But this nigga is trying to present himself like some kind of conscious Suge Knight. Nigga, I'm so with the shit, you ain't gonna do a motherfucker.
He does. Now, he got him on that. Dr. Umar Johnson does present himself to be the conscious Suge Knight. That he does.
Thing. Umar, I'm not SETI. I'm not Brother Polite, no disrespect.
And I don't know what that means because, in all honesty, I think SETI is actually more with the business than either one of them. I'm not saying that General SETI, you know what I mean, is with the shit. I don't know that to be true. But if I was to sit up there and be a bet man, I actually think that SETI is more with the shit than Tariq and Dr. Umar Johnson.
Him or SETI, I'm not Boyce. I'm not these dudes, and I'm not saying anything negative about them, but nigga, that rah-rah shit don't work on me. You gotta come see me. If you with the shits, be with the shits and stop all that gangster talk. Oh.
You said SETI is 5'6". Bro, I know a lot of killers from the city of Chicago that's short. That don't mean nothing.
And then, nigga, Umar, I'm gonna tell you, if you ever step to me, nigga, I will tie your motherfucking beard into Bantu knots and make you my bitch. Like I said, nigga, I'll snatch your fucking dashiki off and I'll slap your titties, nigga. I'll put some Nefertiti nipple rings on your bitch ass. You ain't gonna do shit, my nigga. If you gonna do it...
On the entertainment tip, Tariq is going in.
But get the fuck off the internet and you do that shit, my nigga. Fuck you think you talking to... If you say my name, it's gonna be consequences. Well, motherfucker, let's get the consequences popping and stop tweeting, bitch ass. Let's get the consequences popping. You ain't gonna do shit. You flabby and sick, and I'll slap your motherfucking kufi off, nigga.
Did he just use Tupac's word?
Fake ass, bitch ass nigga. Nigga, you been eating off me for fucking, what, 5 years? When did I put the first Hidden Colors out? You know what the problem is with this nigga? This is the problem with this bitch ass nigga Umar. This is why he been taking little shots. Because see, Umar, in every group of people, in every group, and we're talking about the Hidden Colors group, in every group, there's always a David Ruffin. In every group.
And I wish he would have used a better example. Because, see, this is what I mean. He's doing the same thing that you guys, a lot of you guys do. You see something or you hear something and you just go off on that as if it's the irrefutable truth. He's using David Ruffin as if basically David Ruffin was a bitch ass nigga. And that film that was brought out about David Ruffin came from the book of Otis Williams. David Ruffin, Eddie Kendricks, Melvin, Paul, they all are dead. The only one living, and he ain't even one of the originals, is Dennis Edwards. You know what I mean? So to actually try to speak down, say negative things about the character of David Ruffin as if the information that you're bringing is irrefutable, you only got one person's perspective. And nobody else could give confirmation of that because everybody is dead. So, you know what I mean? I didn't like that, especially because I know some people that actually knew David, and from what that film conveyed, it wasn't equivalent to that. What is it to say that David wasn't, you know what I mean, confident or sometimes could be arrogant? Yeah, but he wasn't the individual that you guys seen in that film.
There's always the Bobby Brown. In every group, there's always the Eddie Kane Jr. It's always that one nigga who think the shit is really all about him. It's that one insecure ass nigga, wounded, emotionally unstable nigga. You give him a little shine, and they don't know how to take any kind of notoriety or any kind of praise. So what happens, they get on some ego shit and don't know how to handle it. And when people give them compliments and praises, they take that shit to another level and start riding their own dick. That nigga's the David Ruffin of the Hidden Colors series. Nigga, it's Umar Johnson and the Hidden Colors. Shit, it's David Ruffin and the Temptations. No, man, look, this nigga's on some fuckboy shit. He's a fat fuckboy. Your name is in my mouth, Umar. Do something. Your name is in my mouth, fat fuckboy Jerome. What's his name? Jermaine, whatever the fuck his name is. Do something. Don't make threats, Umar. Don't make threats to me. I want you to do what you're going to do. Don't make threats to me, my nigga. Don't sit on the internet with your little hat on and the ball on top and you talking to imaginary goons. Nigga, get up off the internet and come do something, nigga. I'm in the same spot. My office out here in Chatsworth, I'm there every day, nigga. I'm not hard to find. Do something, fat nigga. Do something. Do something. I don't play with niggas like you. You ain't about that fucking life, my nigga. You ain't about that life. All that tough gangster rah-rah talk. You ain't about that. You and I know that you're a big fuck nigga. You and I know you try to talk all that gangster shit behind your little moist hotep beard to try to look tough, but we know you a big soft cupcake marshmallow ass nigga. We can tell that by the shit you were talking with that stripper when she got up on your ass and exposed your simping ass, you big fat simping cupcaking nigga, on a text message sounding like a 15-year-old bitch nigga, this stripper running game on your dumb ass. See, that right then, I knew wasn't no school gonna be built when I saw the way that nigga was cupcaking with that stripper.
He going in now.
I wanna smash your cookies. That nigga tweeted that broad, I wanna smash your cookies. Just real corny, dumb nigga shit. I want to see you. I got to see that booty. I got to see that booty. When I was reading that nigga's text messages to that stripper, I'm like, shit.
He did do that.
Nigga. I said, this nigga ain't got no fucking game.
True. That's why you was almost got him 4 times.
I said, this nigga ain't about to build no fucking school.
Supposedly.
This nigga ain't really used to no real pussy. The way that nigga was cupcaking in those stripper tweets, then I knew wasn't no school. And that nigga's been making bullshit excuses about that school ever since. I'm not shocked. That nigga's been lying about that school. And then it came to the realization, Umar ain't planning on no school. He never was. And this is a harsh reality, family, because understand this. Let me say this. Umar's 2 things. And this is the dilemma that a lot of people have. Umar, number 1, very good speaker. Great speaker. On the other hand, he's a fraudulent bitch-ass fuckboy.
I'm not going to say all of that. What I will say is that Umar reminds me of a lot of preachers that I knew coming up. They were excellent speakers, excellent preachers. They were just terrible at being a man. They was excellent preachers. They used to tear down Babylon. They would preach against sin. They would talk against transgressions. And they would make inspirational message to make you sit up there and be inspired to do some progression in your life. These guys were beautiful, man. They had cold ministries. But when they would leave the congregation, their lifestyles was contrary to the salvation of the God that they professed to live for. So, not saying that he's that particular, he's like those people in totality, but he does have similarities, to those people. He does.
It's the dilemma that a lot of people are dealing with. That nigga is both. He's a great speaker and a fraudulent, con-ass, insecure, fat fuckboy. You understand? So a lot of people, they know, and let's be real, at this point, you guys understand, even fans of his, you know that this nigga's a fucking con artist at this point. You know good and fucking well this nigga ain't about to build no school. That's why I ain't about to be out here lying for this nigga. There is no school. There is no school, and there never was. This nigga is a traveling preacher. I'm the biggest scholar. I'm the most requested scholar on the planet. Nigga, they request us all over the place, but I don't just take any fucking lecture because I run businesses. That's not my only source of income. And other people ain't bragging about going on lectures. We've been going on lectures for years. People in the Kaaba, just so many people. They've been doing lectures for the longest. That ain't shit. That ain't nothing. I turn down 80% of the lectures that's offered me. I run businesses. I got other sources of income. Umar, you a traveling fucking preacher. That's your only source of income, going around the country scamming motherfuckers. That's your only source of income, nigga. That's why you were broadcasting from hotels all the time. Not like you're doing something fly, nigga. That's your only source of income. You a traveling minister, and all you're doing is just telling people about the building fund that never gets built. They do that at churches all the time. A lot of churches got the building fund, and the building never gets built. And let me say this, because I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm a one-hitter quitter. You dig? I ain't going to go back and forth. This is going to be really my last time really talking about this fat, fraudulent fuck nigga. I can say what I got to say one time.
He said that he only going to acknowledge it one time, but that's contrary to the truth, because I believe the brother is live right now, and he's talking about it now, so he's also lied. So we have seen Umar Johnson lie within the same video. He said that he was going to stop using the word nigga. Minutes later, he uses the word nigga again. He said that he was not only going to acknowledge Umar one time. Now we see that the brother is a liar because he's live right now saying the same thing. So both of them are liars.
Ain't no school happening. It don't take 3 years to get a fucking school, and you got damn near $500,000 fucking dollars. It don't take that long to get a school. There's a million things you could have done to get a school. This nigga's been coming up with every excuse on the planet. Well, my bank. What happened? The cracker's trying to get my bank, and they're trying to put liens on me because that's what the cracker do. They try to see what I'm doing for the boys.
And let me say this. Did you actually think that they was going to leave something like this alone? Hell, the motherfucker, no. This is controversy. It's going to bring publicity. It's going to give them more popularity. Somebody going to say that knew Dr. Umar Johnson, they going to say, who is Tariq Nasheed? Then they going to go over there. Some of the ladies going to like him. Some of the fellas going to listen to him. They going to subscribe to his channel. Then, you know what I mean? They going to leave Tariq. They like, Dr. Umar John, keep hearing this guy. And then they're going to go through his videos. They're going to hear Dr. Umar Johnson saying some profound things in some of those videos. So, you know what I mean? One hand wash the other. So even while they being negative and engaging in negativity, at the same time they looking at it as some other shit. Now, watch the game that Umar is bringing. Umar has a lot of situations going on, and yes, he been wanting to go back and forth with Tariq because he been having some anger build inside towards Tariq for a little minute any goddamn way. So he was just looking for any excuse to go in any goddamn way. But he's using this as an excuse, you know what I mean, to for people basically to see this situation and avoid the other situations that's going on. So even though he's emotionally reacting, but at the same time, he's still using the situation to get the flashlight, to get the spotlight out of other situations that's going on. Tariq is going to speak about baby mothers, you know what I mean, different women that profess to be pregnant or have been pregnant by Dr. Umar Johnson. He spoke on that, you know what I mean, and of course, by Tariq mentioning that, you know what I mean, of course, some people are going to look into it, but for the most part, people are so caught up in the entertainment and the controversy that's happening between the both of them, a lot of people are not going to look into that or don't even care about the license situation and everything, because now you go from one extreme to another extreme.
Ain't no school, man. Somebody said he's calling Ola out. Fuck Umar. He's a big fat bitch lying ass nigga. Ain't no school, family. Y'all just come, and deep down y'all know that, but y'all like, okay, we've been supporting him all this long, so let's just keep on because he talks good. He talks good. Ain't no school. Ain't no school, family. And you could look at some of the lies this nigga's been saying about the school. Well, I almost had $1 million from an athlete, but the stripper thing messed it up. So it was that maggot bitch that messed it up for everybody. I almost got $1 million. When he's saying shit like that, I'm like, oh God, fuck.
Umar definitely needs game on how to preside over his relationships, you know what I mean, with women, because the brother does not have game. He is a very knowledgeable brother. However, at the same particular time, as far as he lacks wisdom on how to preside over a relationship or just his communication with women. Because with all of that knowledge that you have, why in the fuck would you text a woman, I want to smash your cookies? Now, you told the people that you were going to be celibate, that you was practicing celibacy, that you was abstaining and refraining from going in that wet thing. And of course, you told the women that to intrigue them with your character. You told the women that to entice them and compel them to throw that melanated pussy to you. So you told the women that you were celibate. A lot of people bought into that Oscar Award performance. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to show you how his mind should be thinking. If you tell the people you're celibate and you're not having any fornication and that you are refraining from those things to make yourself like more of a god in flesh, why in the fuck would you text a person? You're going to text this woman where she can keep the text message and she can show the world that you want to smash her cookies. What did I teach you guys? I've been teaching you guys from the beginning that when a man's dick is alive, he's brain dead. So no matter how much education he has, no matter what university that he went that he went to, all that information, education is eradicated because he's equivalent to a dope fiend. All he cares about is getting his fix. What's his fix? The brother just want to come. His information, all of that, the origin of this, and this went into that. All of that went out the window. Why? Because his dick was alive. So because his dick was alive, he was brain dead. He was governed by the spirit of lust, and that's why he got seduced and reduced out of every dollar to say, in God we trust, you know what I mean, at that time. That's why he lost that $1 million deal, moving in the spirit of lust. He's a very knowledgeable brother. He's a very powerful brother, but his wisdom is not equivalent to his knowledge. And that's exactly why the results was insults at that particular time. We've seen the results of his thoughts. Nada. And yes, he did have $1 million opportunity on the table, but he chose a moment over the movement. The moment that he texted a woman saying that I want to smash your cookies, he chose a moment over his movement. Anybody that is conscious of their movement are not going to do subconscious shit, like they're not going to do this unconscious shit right here. He was not conscious at all. He allowed the spirit of lust to move him, to compel him to say something like that. Because this is something that an idiot would do. You text this woman talking about you want to smash her cookies. This is foolish. But when you're moving in the spirit of lust, this is going to be the results of that. So yes, the brother is knowledgeable, but at the same time, he's governed by his emotionalism. He's going to emotionally react to lies. He's going to emotionally react to rumors. He's going to emotionally react to strippers. Because see, when you talk like you're the next Marcus Garvey, and when you say that you're a descendant, you're in the family of Frederick Douglass, you talk all of this mighty shit, and then the people see the woman that you failed to, it diminishes, it abolishes the relationship, the reputation, the image that you have been endeavoring to establish with the people. The brother was not conscious at that time, and right now the brother is not conscious right now. Because if the brother was conscious, he wouldn't do this Carl Thomas emotional to piece shit. Neither is Tariq. Tariq is not, don't you know that any time and every time when you profess to be a pro-black brother and you make videos destroying the character of your brother, when you make and you profess to be pro-black, but at the same time you destroying your brother, this is no different than any other white supremacist. So people preach against white supremacy, but they get into a continuity of exemplifying the behavior of a white supremacist. This is hypocrisy at its finest. But yeah, man, it's all just some sister girl ass shit. That's all it is. It's just some sister girl ass shit. And I know Tariq is live right now, so a lot of y'all, of course, I was just playing a little of that. If you want to listen to it in its entirety, you can go back and listen. It's just Tariq Nasheed exposes Umar Johnson as a fraud. You can go back and watch it in its entirety and watch the next 20 minutes of it. I'm already above 3 hours. I done listened to both people. I listened to both Tariq Nasheed and Umar Johnson. And the irrefutable truth is both of them are emotional right now. And they're going to make a lot of subjective comments as if they're irrefutable. And because the people are in love with, you got people that's in love with Tariq, then you got people that's in love and disciples of Umar Johnson. So everything that Umar Johnson says, they're going to take it as, thus saith the Lord, as if it's the incontestable truth. So, it's just entertainment. And it's sad that two black men have to tear down two black men that profess to be pro-black are tearing each other down for entertainment. And by us blacks having a more of a desire for entertainment than development, we're going to support this bullshit by liking the video or commenting, talking about, yeah, Dr. Umar Johnson is wrong. You go ahead, Tariq. Fuck that nigga. Woo, 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 woo. Then you go to Tariq. You go to Umar Johnson. I don't like Tariq, no way. He a homosexual. Fuck that male Jezebel ass nigga. His eyebrows is better than my bitch. I'm fucking with you. So it's nothing but support, for bullshit. We've created an image among ourselves that supports being dumb, that supports being stupid. And every time you like a video such as that of two black men that profess to be pro-black, going back, exchanging video for video, status for status, Instagram post for Instagram post. This is some catty ass shit. Both of these niggas is acting very sassy. This is some sassy ass shit. And it's a shame because there are some young black males that look at them as examples of what a black man is supposed to be. And this is not it. Make sure that you share this video. Make sure that you like the video. Make sure that you comment after I post this video. Give your comments. Give me your thoughts about that. You might disagree with me. My opinion doesn't have any dominion over what you think. You're more than welcome. You got the liberty. I'm giving you the opportunity right now after this video ends, which will be ending shortly. You can get into the comment section and give me your opinion. But yes, hit the like button, hit the share button. If you're not subscribed to this channel, definitely subscribe to this channel. We speak about everything at this channel. And you have the opportunity, man, to convey your opinion. You might want to get into the comment section and be like, Sin, you didn't know what the fuck you was talking about. Stay in your place, nigga, and talk about some pimping. You know what I mean? And talk about pimping and horn, nigga. We don't want to hear your big head ass in that motherfucking Kirk Franklin outfit and that Kirk Franklin attire, nigga. Talk about this motherfucking shit that you don't know. And when I see your ass, I'm smacking the shit out you. You might want to tell me that. And you have nothing but the opportunity to do it. Just make sure that you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. I want you guys to have my information. Just in case if you decide to have a conversation with me later on, go to Instagram, put in SIN 2_FUL. That's SIN 2_FUL. And you could also go to Snapchat, ladies only. It's not for the fellas that think they ladies. It's not for the ladies that look like Umar Johnson. And it's not for the fellas that can conduct themselves like Tariq Nasheed. It's not for that. It's only for the ladies. You know what I mean? It's only for the ladies. And my Snapchat is SINFULTHEP. Come through. If you handsome, you know you look a damn fool, I'm going to block you. 2018, I'm coming in this year beautiful, so I only want to see beautiful women. If I see you looking a damn fool, if your face is looking contrary, you know what I mean, to the Spirit of God, the will of God, you will be deleted and blocked. I'm just fucking with you. But Facebook, SINFULGILMORE. Also, my other page, PHILLIPGILMORE. And I appreciate you guys for fucking with me, you know, listening to me as we listen to this Carl Thomas emotional, subconscious, unconscious rant by both of them. Both of them right now acting like some drama queens. And these two divas are going to go back and forth because right now they're getting a lot of attention and popularity for doing this. You know, and it's sad. It's sad that in order to sometimes get the views or the likes or make some money or to get some attention or to get some attention off of things to get it on this, that two black men have to conduct themselves like this. It's sad, but it happens. It is what it is. It's not the first time and it won't be the last. I appreciate you guys, man, for blessing me with your time. Happy New Year's to everybody. Remember what I said in the beginning of this video. I want you to delete everybody right now out your phone that's not official and beneficial. Anybody that's not official and beneficial, delete them out your phone right now. Don't go into the year of 2018 with dead weight, toxic relationships, toxic friendships that's causing you to have a battleship with success. What's to come definitely could be better than what's been, but you got to stop communicating with certain people who are toxic, you know what I mean, towards your success. Leave them alone. What I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to sit up there, kick it, man, with the homies or something. You know what I mean? Go out, hit Old Town Scottsdale, hit downtown Phoenix. Pretty much, man, that's about it. Hit Old Town Scottsdale and downtown Phoenix. I might go to Tempe, but that's pretty much it, bro. Probably fall in the casino or something later on, but nothing major. I'll be back in the house probably like 4 or 5 in the morning. But, you know, I ain't doing nothing major. You know what I mean? Just kicking it, fellowshipping, and that's about it. But do what I said. Make sure that you delete everybody that is not official and beneficial out your phone, and not just out your phone, out your life, period. If they not official and beneficial, leave them alone. You know what I mean? Leave them alone. You know what I mean? It's so many people that I'm cutting off, you know what I mean, period. They just don't even know. You know what I mean? Some certain people in the year of 2017 shouldn't even been blessed with a hello or any acknowledgement, but it is what it is. You learn, you live and you learn, you pimp and you earn. It is what it is. I hope you guys live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. You guys stay blessed. I enjoyed you. One.